Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. What is good? Appreciate everybody tuning in right now. Yo, Iconic, what's good, my boy? What's up, brother? What's good? Yeah, so we out here. We're gonna be hopping in city for a little bit, and today's gonna be our first community meeting for Headlines RP, which I'm gonna record. So if anybody misses it, they can go back to the VOD and rewind it back and listen to it. And yeah, I'm excited for this meeting, first official meeting with everybody who's involved right now in the process. So definitely looking forward to having a conversation with everybody and just fill everybody in what it's going to look like, like what our goals are, which you always need goals in life, so yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. Let me just figure this out real quick. Using the restroom, then I'll start the community meeting in Discord. All right, bet. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the Discord. I'm gonna be in city for a little bit, just messing around before we get active. All right, I think that looks good right there. Yeah, I also sent you the preset on Dissy. Let's play some music though. Yes, sir. I got the preset and the billboard. Ooh. All right, let's go. Let's get into city. Let's mess around, right? All right, let's go. So Iconic, let me know when you're in the Discord. Cairo, what's good? Salutations, my Latino brother. ¿Cómo estás? In the Discord City Hall in the main headline. Gonna shut the city down to push these phase 5 updates. All right, big bets, big bet. Are you restarting now? Let me go to the crib. Let me go to the crib. Let me park up at the crib. Let me park up at the crib. Yo, in Dissy? All right, bet. Come on, hold up now. Yeah, the seatbelt's working effortlessly, bro. Gucci. Nice ass house, Jesus. Yeah, this is fantastic MLO. Literally top tier, top quality MLO. There's an elevator where I parked the car. There's an elevator that raises your car up, and that's where you park. It's 3 floors too. Comes with a helipad. The crazy penthouse. This is, yeah, I gotta fix this nighttime stuff. All right, Nick, you gonna upload it now? restart it. We gotta do something with this. I bet that's what that was. Sweet. Headlines RP, can you give me info on the city? I haven't been in the RP world in over a year and want to get back into it, so I'm checking out Twitch cities to call home. Oh well. So well, I'm glad you're here. Funny enough, I mean, this is the perfect time for you. I co-own Headlines RP along with two of my boys, Iconic and Cano. So this is a relatively new city. And tonight's going to be our first community meeting that I'm going to record. So, we're gonna basically inform everybody, you know, what we're our plans, what, you know, we want to do, and the focus of the city. So right now it's just in alpha, just testing stuff out. So everybody who's in city right now are testing, helping us out with bug reports, listening to suggestions, and basically just shaping the city to being something different that stands out. But yeah, so if you're interested in a new city, I mean, this is a fairly new city. We're not fully public. We're about to hit beta soon, and we're just chilling. So the city's gonna restart in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna get my behind to Discord, and then kick off this meeting. What? Okay. I did this where it's gonna kick right here. Yep. I think here too. Yeah, here we go. Now it's not as dark. That was perfect. All right, cool. What kind of city will this be? Serious, semi-serious, etc. We definitely want to be we're gonna be more character focused, for sure. Serious RP, I mean, we can dive into like things slash me, all that stuff, but we want strong character development. We want characters that like people come in and really like, you know, where you at? I'm coming, pull it up right now. Hold up, give me 2 seconds. Let me quit this real quick. All right, I'm off. I'm out the city. Let's go here. Let me set this up real quick. go. Go. All right, I think that's good right there.
Stop. I want you to stop. Don't restart. Stop them. Hold on. Yo, Chris, if you can hear me, you should just be able to join up on the panel.
All right, I can join up on the panel. Let me. I got to. Switch this real quick. Go here. Yeah. Okay. So that's not it. There we go. And then we're gonna go right now.
How? It should be something there. Like it should be like there you go. Yeah, how Chris did it. Chris, how did you do it so that Marlo knows?
You
J2.
can join up on stage. I think that the option is. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, bet. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
What
and
up,
we're
brother?
just waiting on Jay.
Hey, what's going
Yo,
on,
Jay,
Chris? How
you have
feeling?
to
Good, how are you?
join the panel.
I'm good, man. Good to hear you.
Good to hear you too, man.
Hell yeah. The gang's all here. Reckless 7.0. Hell yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. The gang's all here. The gang's all here. All right.
Oh wow.
We got chip, penny, tissue paper. The gang's all here.
Mhm.
All right. Well, shit. Who wants to start it off? Chris?
Yeah, I'll start it
Jay?
off. All right, we good? We good? All right. Yeah, so I wanted to have this meeting because I just want to extend my absolute gratitude for everybody who's been helping out, honestly. It's been a lot of work, and I know everybody's been putting in a lot of time into the city. There's a lot of options out there, so like I told Iconic the other day, I was like, man, we got people opening up businesses and excited about this. We're excited too. And it's just really fun at the end of the day to like have this, popping off, and how everybody is on the same page, you know what I mean? And the help is huge, and I also want to first off, I want to start off by saying shout out to Nick and Cano. I know Nick's been like grinding out for a while. It is a lot of work on the back end of things. So like, honestly, if it wasn't for like Nick and Cano, like, bro, like cause I can't code for shit. So, it's just like, it's a lot of times put into it, and you know what? It's worth it, man. Cause we're having fun. We're like little kids out there. So, but yeah, I just, wanted to say thank you for everybody who's like literally helping out and being part of this team and the journey, and basically shaping what we want the city to be, which is another thing we want to get into, is like what to expect, and what's the goal, and where we want to end up, and how we want the city to be, and discussing like everything like economy and all that stuff. So but pretty much, yeah, it's just like, honestly, this meeting for me personally is like a thank you. Like, this is amazing. It's really cool to be a part of this, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so all right. We want to go into what's next, what we are expecting, and then also too, at the end of this, we definitely want to hear back from everybody. We want different, I would like to hear different opinions on like what you guys want to see in city in a way, or how you want the city to be in a sense, just suggestions and opinions will definitely help shape this into something really, really special. And we also want to stand out too. So like, you want to go into like how we want the RP to be, because I think that's like the most important part.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the most important thing is, we could have the latest and greatest every, MLO, all these scripts and stuff like that. But I think that, I think we can all agree that if you don't have the RP, the city is like it could be just so stale. You know what I mean? I feel like if you have a community that like gets it, you know what I mean? I think that it would, it definitely shapes a good city. You know, it's every interaction, and that's what we're focused on. Is we want to be heavily dependent on interactions in all aspects. We want everything. The way we are going to formulate and shape the city is you. If you need something, we want you to interact with other people. You know, we want the RP factor. We want people to engage in other characters. Just because we want to. I would like to be heavily invested in people's characters, honestly. And for those of you who are familiar, you know that me, Gano, Marlo, Nick, like
Yeah,
we
got
go
the
through
fucking
we
the
go through
grandmaster of
we,
RP, dog.
for real facts, like and it does make a difference. Like it does make a difference, right? A good RP makes a city what it is. I've said that countless times. It's just goes down to if you're a police officer and you're stopping and pulling people over, it's you taking your time, going through the whole motion of engaging and we to really put it into like perspective, it's we want the immersion factor. Now, do we want to do serious RP where we've seen some serious RP. Nick's been involved with serious RP, whereas you're doing a lot of think slash meets. Like everything that you do is a think slash me. I mean, if that's what your RP, if that's what you want to do, that's I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get involved in somebody's story or the way they RP, but just the immersion factor, it's got to be there, and we want people to be like feel something, when they go into city and literally just we'll try to build the park, we'll try to build everything we can, but we want to see people utilize, like we said, we're going to try to do everything we can to have every aspect of the city to get interactions and have people RP and engage with other people. So that's I think we can all agree we're on the same page with that, right? Like just like keeping it immersed and stuff. Like, and also too, it's the small things that count. The small things that like Nick's been throwing in small things that it goes a long way. Like we it's like we get excited about it, and it goes into like putting interior lights into the cars that you're able to access that, turn it on and turn it off. So it's like small things like, oh, the brake lighting now. So like when you brake in your vehicle, the brake light comes out, make it more realistic, make it more, so it's the small things like that that actually go a long way, So it's stuff like that. Sorry, Nick, for cutting you off.
No, you're good, brother. I was letting you finish. No, but just to piggyback off that, obviously we're not expecting people to, to do the think slash me and all that stuff. We just want people to build stories. We want people to choose role play over gunplay. We want people to come in here and get good content and be excited to fly in. Even in terms of like the businesses, making sure that you guys have everything you need. Even as far as like the recipes, fucking the shops where you get the shit. Being able to have the ability to lock the shop. So all the ingredient stores are locked now. So you have to be, either employed or business owner, to be able to have access to stuff like that, or even with, the collectible shop that we want to make for owners. Just really kind of getting through all the nooks and crannies of, two different sides to the story, right? You could be a civ, you could be a criminal, you could be a cop. We have so much shit, that's already in and that we're planning to continue adding. That it honestly can go anywhere. But I think the biggest thing is, obviously thanking you guys. You feel me? Like I know Chris, has said like we put in a lot of work, but is definitely, we both feel the same as like definitely thanking you guys for coming in here and testing shit out, because it would have been 10 times as harder for us to, find all these issues that were popping up. And I will say, like, with with a good amount of the issues that we were having, it's nothing major. It's nothing major. That's that we had a little bit of a hiccup yesterday, but got past it. And look, everything was fine now. We just pushed. I just posted the roadmap and the change log. If anybody wants to take a look at that before city gets turned on after the meeting, and then going from there. So I mean, if there's anything that you guys think, could expand on businesses, government, any type of interactions, just different things, definitely feel free to let us know. I feel like we're pretty open to what we want to add to the city, what we want to bring to the city, as long as it's something that's one, compatible, and two, it's going to work. I know clothing is a big issue. We're working on it. We definitely want to get some more clothing added. PDM and luxury, we definitely want to tackle those next too. But a lot of the tuning is going to come during beta. So during beta, you're going to see, a lot of values change. You're going to see a lot of payouts change. Beta, I would say, is definitely going to be where we start getting into the nitty gritty of balancing everything out. So for now, just enjoy it. What you have, excuse me, what you obtain, what you work for, enjoy it. Because I mean, we're all gonna have to restart at some point. It is what it is. But there's a lot of shit in the city, man. If you guys look through the change logs, there's definitely a lot to offer. If there's anything else that we can add to expand on that, again, feel free. The suggestions are there. If you ever have any issues, you don't want to post a suggestion, submit a ticket. We're definitely open to adding new things, as long as it's as long as it's gonna add to like something, I guess for everybody in a sense, like don't submit a suggestion like, yo, we should get this gang MLO for me and my two friends, fucking nah, bro. Let's um don't come with like no crazy requests. Just come with like realistic shit. That's basically what I'm trying to say at the end of the day. Come with realistic shit, come with like stuff that it's gonna add to the city, because that's what we're looking for, right? Everything that we've added up to this point has been to like literally enhance the city and add more things to do and make it so that you don't have to do just crime. You can go do one of the 13 fucking city jobs we have. You don't have to do just police stuff. You can go and do a regular job. You don't have to just work at one business. You could work at three. You could take it as far as you want. You could take it as far as you want. So that's what I would say is just, if you want to suggest something, just keep it realistic. We're open to everything. As long as it's not, something fucking crazy. Um
Whatever you.
leave the crazy stuff for us, pretty much. So he said about
Yeah.
the shops,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm no, you're good. I just wanted to read this question real quick. He said about the shops, I'm doing up a thing for a weed shop. You want me to do what products I plan on selling, or are there already some products to sell? Just want to make sure I have everything. So I would say for that, Kev, we definitely can get a weed shop open. I think when it comes to the weed shops and stuff like that, where you can buy extra stuff, we do have something in mind. So what I would say is put together what you want to do, and put together obviously the list of items that you want to sell and shit. I mean, we already have like items that you could sell in the store. So yeah, so just come up with what you want to come up with and then submit it, and then we could definitely take a look at it. But it shouldn't be like a crazy thing to get in, because I mean the buildings are already there. You could just open up a weed shop at Vespucci. What were you gonna say, Marlo? My bad.
No, I was just gonna piggyback off of you guys. So first off, thanks everybody for being here. I'm Marlo, aka Dataless, on Twitch, and to piggyback off of Iconic and Kryz, who I met in Reckless almost going on like what 3 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a minute, but to piggyback on them, like as far as I've been in like quite a few cities, 100K or dies, which is like ass RP, but but I know that hype can bring the people in, but the quality like keeps the people. You feel me? And it's like these guys want the server to last, and if we could like think past like the viral moment clips and all of that stuff. I kind of see like the city kind of like being, instead of it being a city, like everybody that's a part of the city can like make it into like a world. So with what they said, I would just only add to like think about building like a long story arc, or slow burn, if you would, not necessarily like as slow as the one that I'm in this other city right now where it's like super fucking slow. It's killing my stream, but that all of that stuff, it matters. Like the relationships that you build with people matters. The reputation in the city you build, that should matter. And when you get betrayed, that shit should hurt. Like the character, not you, OOC. You know what I'm saying? And so like,
Yeah, highs and lows.
exactly, like some of the strongest cities I've been a part of, and I would say like one of the biggest takeaways was Reckless. Is like, they weren't, Reckless wasn't loud with it. They were just really, really immersive, and I think that goes a lot to what Chris was saying. They you know we all flew into the city because we were excited to see what was going to happen next, not just to see who was going to blow some shit up next. So I think if we just like kind of like hang on to like being consistent and being emotional with the storytelling and have respect for the character development over like the ego driven stuff, we won't just be like another server like that's in rotation. Like it'll be like a destination that people want to
It'll
land
be
to.
unique. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that kind of role play like attracts serious role players instead of just people that just want to blow shit up.
Yeah,
definitely,
I'm
I
gonna
agree.
I'm gonna piggyback off that, right? Because I agree 100%, and I'm gonna say it right now, like the thing that also too, that really, because obviously we have some like some experience. I mean, we all have experience with different cities, right? So and the reason why like this is big for us is because we want to make this city. We want to take the best things that we had from different cities and put it into this city and try to expand on it and and try to make it into some just like so many different things, like this whole world of just so many different backgrounds, different characters, you know what I mean? But also too, like I would like to say that and this is a big thing with like me and Nick when we're doing the mob RP, is like we won't steer people in directions or get involved in people's storylines. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I'm gonna personally say that if something's happening in city, like the whole win mentality is not going to fly. Like, how many people like freak out, bug out because it didn't go their way or whatever. Like, we're gonna let people role play how obviously we're not gonna let things get toxic. We could definitely discuss that if it ever comes up, where people can get really toxic and stuff like that. But I will never interject in somebody's RP. If your character's gotta go, there's nothing we can do to stop it. I mean, and this is coming from experience. I'm sorry. I'm speaking based off experience, right? I mean, we've all seen that, where like it's just people are getting involved, like the government gets involved in people's storylines, and for me that's a real disservice to somebody as just somebody's storyline, because you have to, as RPing, you're basically just like it's like real life, right? Figure things out, like we always, man, we lost more than we won, and that's the thing. It's like these are just characters, right? We're role playing. It's role playing. Like I'm excited I want to be like I want to be fluid in different characters. One day I want to be a cop, one day I want to be a gang member, or one day I could just be like a homeless person or something like that, and really keep it engaging and have like these different personas. But it's role playing. This is not gonna be win mentality and like how people can get like, oh well, then we'll just pick up and leave. Like, we're not going to cater to just one specific person. And also too, like, we're not going to, thanks babe. We're not going to like, and for me, I mean, I just would like to see, people play out their RP, in its entirety. And, if people get salty, then people get salty, but it's more of like, we're building something so that we can create these like storylines and these characters. Because it's really, for me, it's entertaining to watch. I enjoy it. We come into like Marlo all the time. Like every time I interacted with him in Reckless, I was like, oh, this is sick. Like, this is amazing. We ran into, remember Chad? Was it Chad or Chaz? It's like makes it so much. Was it Chad? Yeah, Chad, this character. And
Chad.
it was amazing. It was just like, it just makes you want to go back into the city. And that's why it's crucial. That is very heavily dependent on people building their storylines and making it immersive for other people. It's the same way too, is I'll keep this short, but like, we want it not to be easy either, getting information or things, we definitely want everything to be RP'd and engaged, so like, we don't want people to just come in and be like, oh, well, here you go. Here's a gun. You know, I've been in a city where it was like people wouldn't even talk to you if you asked where there's a gun. They'll just be like, "Hey, go somewhere,
Yeah.
go touch grass or something, bro." Like it ain't happening. But you know what? That makes it so much
Mhm.
Oh,
like
fuck
that makes
outta
it
here.
that makes it fun though. That makes it fun, man. That makes it fun.
Yeah,
That
hell
makes it
yeah.
like oh, I gotta figure it out, and then you have to spend some time. The my goal here for this city is retention. Cities, sometimes have a tough time retaining people. Also too, I mean, I'm gonna say it. This is not gonna be an admin gang server. I mean, I don't know if about you. Are you guys gonna do like the mob RP? I mean, I'm down to do it, but like, it's not gonna be, we gonna have the strongest gang or the strongest mob. Like, it's not gonna be the
No, we gotta
case.
start from ground zero.
Facts, bro. Like we're
Start
gonna
from
figure
ground
it out.
zero.
Like Nick's probably gonna put stuff in the city, and I don't even know where the car chopping is right now. And you know what? I don't mind RPing it out right now for somebody who knows it. You know what I mean? Like I don't even want to know where anything is at. And I'm part of this. I don't even want to know. That's just me, man. I rather RP stuff out. That's what keeps it fun. You know. But
Cash said I'm looking for that shit.
yeah,
Hey,
cash
bud, find out in city, dog.
Yeah, $2
Find
million.
out in city, dog.
$2 million. But yeah,
But
yeah, we
no, I definitely agree.
yeah, I just like RP. Everything's
But
gonna
to
be
kind of add on.
yeah. I am.
Nah, bro. Shout out to all of y'all, dog. Y'all been really helping out a
For
lot.
real.
I feel like we got a good, solid alpha team, really coming in clutch, helping us out very heavily. Definitely, we notice it. It doesn't go unnoticed. Believe that. But with that being said, yeah, I think everybody pretty much hit the nail on the head. The one thing I just kind of want to touch up on is realistically have fun with this shit, man. It's a game at the end of the day. We're playing characters, we're playing roles. Don't take everything too personal. We're having fun with this. At the end of the day, you go in, enjoy your time, have a good. It's supposed to be an escape. It's not for you to take everything so personally or anything like that. On top of us not getting involved, don't get us involved submitting tickets about somebody, kill me or about some shit. We're not getting involved. It's not happening. I'm sorry. Figure it out. That's how we're coming at you, really respectfully. But at the same time, like what we were trying to recreate for everybody, at least in my opinion, and for me, would be like the same experience I got when I came into this. Like when I first started, I came in there blind and I had no idea what to expect. And that's the experience I want to create for new people. I had to come in and figure it out and see this way of life. And it was like, yo, this is insane. And not knowing what I know and actually feeling like I was playing a character, it really felt unreal. So with that whole
Hey, well, look,
aspect of
not
it is
only
like the
that, but
whole thing that
yo, you ever? No, I'll let you finish. Then I'll go. I apologize. Go.
no, you good. It's just pretty much that. We just trying to recreate those real experiences, like a person going in as if he just flew into town trying to figure it out. And he walked into a bar and ended up being owned by a mafia and he ended up working there and now he's part of a mafia and yeah, all the life that
Man,
comes
you should have worked
with
at
that. Makes you
Marlowe's
want to
Burger Shop
recreate
for
like
one day,
any
yo.
type of life.
If you worked at Marlowe's Burger Shop for one day,
Yo,
you would have got enough RP for like a
Mar-
year, dog.
Yeah.
Marlo's no joke, dog.
Nah, I would love to get to that. Nah, but with that being
Yeah.
said, it's just yeah, it's that. Again, thank you guys for that. I know like I feel like that's something that I could really count on you guys as far as our alpha testers to not have to really worry about. But with that being said, yeah, if anything you guys have or anything you want to share with us or would like to see within the city, anything you want, yeah, just let us know. If we can make it happen, we can make it happen. But we'll be honest with you. You feel me? We ain't gonna bullshit you. But yeah, carry on.
Yeah. What's it called? So as far as changes that are already taking place, I posted the change log and the updated roadmap. So we do have apartments. We do have apartments. Little Soul. They're not set up yet. So the way it's gonna work is there's we're not gonna do starter apartments. I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking kill that horse now. Take it behind the barn. So starter apartments not happening. The only reason is because with starter apartments is a little bit harder for us to be able to set something up like that with our housing system. But our housing system honestly
Top tier.
has a lot that yeah, it's it has a lot that you can do. And then obviously for the alpha testers, let us get to like right before we're about to get done with phase 6, and we'll get you guys sorted out because we do have something in the works for all of you guys that have been here early. So if you have an alpha tester role, expect something within like the next week or two. But yeah, so there are apartments. So if you go to Little Seoul, there's different apartments. We just have to set them up, and then if you guys want to rent an apartment there, you can. There's 70 units, so consider it. I guess
That's
we
wild.
want it to be more transitional. We want it to be more transitional than what Kevin put with the hobo shit.
No, the 70 apartments is
We
wild.
want it to be more transit. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
70
So we want it to be more
70
transitional
units in
than,
an
just
MLO. It's
everybody
crazy.
getting a starting apartment. Yeah, hell yeah. And so those will be apartments available for everybody to use. And with the real estate, there is a lot you can do. So you'll have actual keys. Remember to lock your doors. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all don't lock y'all door and somebody rob y'all house, don't submit a ticket, dog. You fumbled the bag. You fumbled the bag. That's it. Cause I'm telling you, I know it's gonna happen. It happened to me earlier. I left the crib. I forgot to lock the door. Came back. Shit was wide open. So I'm letting y'all know right now. Lock your fucking door. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. All right. Lock the doors. So, but you can do a lot with it. So there's obviously gonna be bills. You guys are gonna have to pay bills for your units, things like that. There's over 400 options for furniture. I think it's like 450, 350, some shit. A lot of furniture that you can use. You can also add other people to that, the housing panel. You can get furniture delivered to your door. So when you order furniture, it's not just gonna show up in your apartment. You have to actually unpack it and then put it in your apartment or house or whatever the case. If you guys ever decided, let's say you go from the apartments to a house, if you want to keep your apartment, you can, and you can actually rent it out. And obviously, if the person don't pay you rent, boom, you could evict their ass. That's it. Move on to the next person. Bada bing, bada boom, done.
And that's literally
So the
legit,
housing
though.
is really, really cool.
Yeah.
We are, yeah.
Like,
And
you could
so,
really
we
evict
do
people
have
out
a
here.
D8 office.
Sorry.
So yeah, hell yeah, you put them on the fucking street, yo. Yeah, so we do have a D8 office in city. Once we get some people, that want to work D8, that only want to do D8, then we'll kind of start getting that situated. So you'll be able to go to the actual building for D8. You'll be able to look at the showroom. There's a showroom option. You can look at apartments for rent, houses for sale. Eventually, later on down the road, there's a marketplace that we can put in or implement where people will be able to like sell their houses to the public and shit like that. So there's a lot to do with the housing. The housing is really cool. Obviously, we got the apartments. A couple other things we're touched up on. We added car rentals, being that obviously the price of cars are going to go up as we get closer to public. So obviously rentals are going to become a huge part and come into play. And then there's a lot more stuff coming, So obviously, take a look at the roadmap. We still got phase 6. We're gonna be getting a new phone after phase 6, and then after the new phone, we're gonna be getting some new buildings to be able to put in. So yeah, still a lot more to come, but there's a lot of neat shit in now. So just stay tuned, guys. Just stay tuned, And I mean, all the shit. If you have any questions about what was added, what was changed, it's always in the change log. That's why, I know I say it a million times, yo, check the change log, check the change log. But it's literally because 9 out of 10 times, if you ask me like, yo, Iconic, did we get this or did we get that? What am I gonna say? Check the change log. So most of the time, I'm really good at updating that. Everything is in there. There's some things obviously that I'll leave out on purpose, for you guys to go find. But yeah, so pretty much everything that's in the change log is going to be accurate 9 times out of 10. The issue with the restaurants, I know T said she was having an issue at Uwu. That's all fixed and ready to go. The ingredients should be good as well. And then mechanics, I think mechanics are good. PDM and luxury, we still kind of have to set up in city, but PDM is there. So yeah, man, yeah, this change, it was huge. It took a couple days, but we had to make sure we had all the kinks worked out, and then it's just going forward from there. So shit, it's phase 6 after this. He said, "I want drugs. Give them to me." Hey, yo, go find them, bro. Go find them. Go find them.
Play schedule 1. There's lots of drugs there.
Yeah. You want drugs? Go play schedule 1, bro. I don't know if you're gonna find them here, dog. I don't know if you're gonna find them here. You gotta search high and low. Little high, little low. Store little.
funny.
That's it.
Also too, with businesses in the city and stuff like that. Once we do go active, where we feel comfortable, where this city's sitting at, where we're just like, yo, like come, like everybody, like let's go, let's do this. For the businesses, like if you guys can be open as much as possible, that would be great. I'm willing to help out and work in these establishments. Especially like if I, fly in or whatever and open up a business, I will do that too, because some cities, like there's some cities where it's tough, where there's no businesses open and people are trying to get food and stuff like that. I'm more than willing. So if you guys would like to hire me, this is my this is my interview process. I can sell some food. Okay, I'm good. I don't know how to read, but I can sell food. I can flip burgers. I can make sushi rolls,
This is his
whatever
B-roll.
you need.
This is B-roll.
No, I could definitely help out and stuff like that, even with mech shops and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Open up and stuff, and help out as much as I can. Be around, open up business as much as I can. You know what I mean? Just to get people to come in or whatever. Nick, I don't know. The phones, right? The phones are good to go, right? Like with Birdie app and stuff like that.
Spade said, so Spade, real quick, Spade said our starting clothes going to be basic, so there will be rare clothes. Nah, I don't think we're gonna like lock anything clothing wise. I think it's just a fact of getting clothing in with our current character system, because our character system, like, it's not weird, it's just tedious. And I'm gonna be honest, I have like no experience when it comes to clothing. So I mean, if anybody knows anybody that wants to help out with that, feel free. I mean, our doors are open. But yeah, clothing will be coming. We just want to make sure we do it right, and we just don't want to throw in clothing without knowing like what it all includes and what's actually in there, because then it's a bitch to have to go back and like take out, like the low resolution or the low texture clothing. Like if we put something in the city, we want to make sure it's 100%.
Yeah, and just
we
like
don't wanna just
yeah,
throw shit in and
yeah.
wait to see what happens. That's definitely that definitely hasn't been like our vibe.
And just like Marlo said, like,
And then you were
it's
saying
quality.
about the phones. What about the phones?
With the phones are fully operational with like Birdie and stuff like that. Like, well, Twitter, whatever. That's all good for like when people ask, because people
so the
be
phones that we have now. Well, yeah. So the phones we have now work. But obviously with the new phones, we'll have the ability, we'll be able to put all the businesses that are open right now in the services app.
okay.
People will be able to see who's open, who's not. The phone will be a lot more fluid and functional. A lot more plugs into with what we have currently set up. And it's just, I guess it's just like a more updated phone. So the phone that we have now, if you guys have them, feel free to keep them, but just know that when we do switch the phones, they're either one of two things is going to happen. It's going to disappear, or it's just not going to work, and then you'll have to get a new phone. So I would say, excuse me, for the phones right now, just like bare minimum, just do the bare minimum with them, because I mean, they're going to be changing within like the next 2 to 3 weeks anyway.
Yeah. And then
in my past cities, they sold. No, what were you gonna say?
oh no, okay, you does it violate TO? Oh, let me touch base on that. Does it violate TOS? So I did buy a huge clothing pack, right? There are some clothing in there that do have branded stuff, which we are trying to figure out how to remove that stuff. Because I don't know what I'm doing on the back end of anything. So if there are anybody who knows somebody that does that stuff, please get in contact, get them in contact with us, just so like we can talk, because we do need to either remove those clothing from those pack, but we do have a lot of clothes on standby. It's just implementing it and also making sure that there is no branded items that are going to the city, which there are some in this pack, but it's just getting somebody who's a clothing dev to come in and know it, because it's going to take a while. And excuse me, I don't even know what me and Nick try to do it. I don't even know what the hell I was looking at. I'm going to be completely honest. It's a whole different world, a whole different beast. It's intimidating as hell. I was like, bro, what am I doing? But like we do have a lot. It's a 12 gigabyte pack. Like, it's a lot of clothes, a lot of stuff that comes in it. IRL money, please God, say no,
and then,
LMAO.
as far as what Spade was saying, no, we're not gonna be locking anything behind like pay. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
a good
honest,
point.
since we're touching up
Yeah.
on this
Yep.
topic,
Yep. 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 Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it a stack,
Let's
bro.
go. Yep.
Nothing in this city is gonna be like payola. You feel me? Nothing in this city is gonna be payola. I think the way that we want to do it is, if somebody wants like, we'll have like monthly vehicles and things like that. And Chris is really good at finding like really good vehicles. So expect the vehicles that we do end up getting to add that you can purchase, whatever the case, if that comes into play, they're gonna be good cars. But we don't want to get into the habit of like, like you fucking, you let's say you go to a race, you get to the race and it's all paid cars. Like we don't want that. We definitely, the options will be there for basic things like queue, or we want to add pets and minor things like vehicles, but it's never going to be something where like, yeah, bro, hand over $200 and you'll get, this fucking clothing. And I'm going to be honest, clothing for me, I love clothing. I don't know how to fuck with it, but when I'm in city, I'll gladly go spend 10 grand, in city at the fucking clothing store. So clothing is definitely gonna be like, once we get to it, is definitely something that we want to add a lot so that everybody has a little bit of everything. You could easily go into the clothing store and make mad money. But as far as paying IRL money for anything, nah, I mean, obviously there's gonna be things in the future, that we'll offer, but it's never gonna be anything to where like there's gonna be
Oh well,
an
let's keep it a
uneven
stack,
balance
bro. Let's
of
keep it a
things,
stack with the cars that you said. Like we'll have like these monthly cars that come out that are accessible to you guys. We'll call them, token vehicles, which they, a lot of cities have.
Yo, hold
Well-
on, hold on. He said a not greedy owner is why. Yo, dog,
Hey.
we do this for the love of the game, bro.
Bro, listen.
For the love of the game.
Listen, listen. I ain't gonna lie. I spent
Go to the quarry, man. Whose raptors are in the quarry, dog?
Listen, I
Whose
spent
raptors are in the quarry, man.
I spent $100 on a Albany cavalcade that I rode around for free. You understand what I'm saying? So like there is no way like it's not gonna be crazy amount of money, but like if you want something, because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be transparent with you because like I'm the one who like been looking at vehicles and stuff, and me and Nick has been looking at stuff. some of the like high end, really well polished vehicles do cost bread. They cost money, right? Like you have to buy them out to put them in the city. For like these really like high class designed vehicles. So some will be accessible in the dealership. But then there's going to be some where, yeah, it's expensive, it's costly at times, So if we, have like a token vehicle that, we purchased and we throw it into the city, it'll be a token vehicle, but it's not going to be something crazy like 50 to or 60 $100, you know what I mean? So like we're gonna keep it actually like manageable, and we're not like I'm talking for myself. This is a hobby for me. This is a hobby for me. I enjoy this shit. I've been having fun with it, you know what I mean? So like it's just we just are building something that we always wanted, and it's basically our playground too. So we want to have a playground for everybody, and have fun with this, you know what I mean? So like it's just gonna be fun. We just want this to be really fun. We want it to we wanted it to be fun, but we're also focused on quality. That's the huge part. It's quality through the RP, the community. We want to build a great community, and we want to like have people come back and be like, wow, this is like such a great time. You know what I mean? And not bang people over the head for like IRL money. Cause like, let's be real, times is tough for certain people and stuff. And we just like, I don't know. We're just doing this shit for fun. I enjoy this as a hobby, bro. Like,
and not only that, but like even the businesses, like you'll never have to pay money for a fucking business. Now if you want like,
oh no, they're gonna be
taxes
taxes
or something. That may come with time. You might have to put in a little bit of sweat equity first. But as far as like businesses or anything like that, no, it's not something that we want to charge bread for. I know Monster asks any drifting in the future for cars. So I guess that's another thing we could touch upon, mechanics. So mechanics as a whole, so a lot of the items that were offered with the mechanics, generally like starting, we basically removed. And the reason for that is because and I'm just gonna keep it stack here. We don't want anybody to just roll up to a mechanic shop and be like, yo, here's 120 grand, max my shit out, or give me a drift kit. Or people are gonna have to bring you the items for you to craft. So we definitely want it to be like where the economy is a well-oiled machine. You got civilians bringing materials. You have mechanic shops sourcing those materials from civilians, and then you turn around and you make those materials into parts for you to be able to sell at your shop. That's pretty much how it's going to work for any like performance engines, anything like that. You're going to have to source these materials because we definitely want it to, I don't want to say like be harder, but it's got to be a little tougher than somebody just pulling up with, six figures and being like, here, just max my car out. You feel me? And that's it. We definitely want people to be able to source these vehicles, or not, well, source these vehicles, but source these parts from realistic means. So, I mean, you can go to the mechanic shop and get some work done, but if you want an engine or if you want a performance part or you want a drift kit or a manual gearbox, like you're gonna have to go out your way to get these things. It's just not gonna be something that you can buy. Um, so that's what we're thinking of with mechanics. So I mean, eventually too, what we would like to do is each mechanic shop will have its own bench to be able to craft things, and we do want to add like an exclusive item to each. So I mean, for Hayes, right? This is just hypothetical. But you go to Hayes and get an engine, but you might have to go to Route 68 to get, fucking suspension or something else. We definitely want to make it more immersive in the sense that like you actually have to go and source these materials. I would say the same thing with restaurants too. Restaurants are kind of getting like, restaurants are like the baby of the family right now because like we all ran businesses, so we already know like how we want to set the businesses up so that obviously they're set up for success. So that's why we went out our way. We fucking over 150 ingredients. That's like unheard of. You know, being able to have all the interactions set up, put it in trays. You go to Bahama Mama and Uwu, they have trays at every fucking countertop. It's the little things that add more to make it easier so that the owners aren't constantly having to hit us up like, yo, I need this, yo, I need that. We've already taken care of that. But it is going to get to the point where, at least with the groceries, to get ingredients, we definitely eventually want somebody to open up either an ingredient shop or a liquor store in Vespucci Beach, and basically you would have to get your materials or your ingredients from these stores, and then these stores, they're responsible for their own stock, so they have to make sure that they're making enough money to be able to restock to continue selling. So I mean, for now, the ingredient sellers are going to remain, but eventually, once we start getting more stores to be open up, or even like a main grocery store or things like that, we definitely want to phase out the ped sellers and make it to where you actually have to go to these stores and and figure out who has what ingredients and how well they're being stocked on these things.
Yeah, what's good, Monster? Should make it to where you can buy an ATM as a business and the owner gets like 2% fee of withdrawals. That would be like similar to like gas stations and purchasing gas stations and stuff like that.
Yeah. We have purchasable gas stations and we have purchasable stores. It's just not something that we have activated right now because we don't like we want these things to come available when we actually have people that will come in and run them. So like the gas station, right? If somebody buys a gas station, they like right now it's just set to unlimited stock. But once we do start implementing those things, we definitely want people to like go out their way, so you have to restock your gas station or you're not going to make no money. The same thing, people can work at PDM. We can set up our dealerships where people can work at PDM. People can work at the fucking bank. Our banking app or our banking system has a banker job where people can work at the bank, give out loans, make commission, and we already preset all different types of loans for people to take out for a plethora of different things. Even you could work at the casino. The casino has a job. You can work at the casino. You could fucking work at City Hall. We're about to get DOJ soon and things like that. So there's definitely a lot of options besides just copper crim. And I think that's really what we wanted to do. Like Chris said, it's our playground. We just fucking play in it, and we wanted to bring something that was more than just like the average too. Because I feel like, at least for me, that's what I've noticed a lot. Is like it's always one of two ways, right? It's either you do the criminal shit and you just it turns into the same cycle. You're fucking just grinding and doing heist and that's it, and making guns and all this other shit, and that's it. And then the same thing with civs get bored because the businesses aren't supported. There's nothing else outside, like there's no challenge for a business to be ran. And then that's why you go into cities, they be like, oh yeah, we got 9 businesses, and two of them be open 2 days out of the week, you feel me? So we definitely, when it comes to businesses, like I said, they're the baby of the family right now. But we definitely want the businesses to consistently be open. And I know it's hard right now because nobody's in city. But even if you go in there and just prepare some ingredients or just push it in the fridge, like just at least spend some time in there, get comfortable with it, know where everything is at, so that when you do start hiring people, you can easily walk through anything with them. And if any businesses are missing anything, just let us know, and we can easily get it in. But yeah, so businesses are definitely going to have a big take on the business, or not on the business, but on the city. We definitely want the businesses to kind of be like the backbone to making sure everything else runs within the city. He said, what if in owning a business, you take a bank loan and run the business so the money you make from sales doesn't all go to the owner? A portion of the money earned goes to the bank that issued the loan, adds stress of running a business. Yeah, I honestly think that's something that we can add. So I mean, I don't think it'd be a tough thing to do, but that's definitely something we could look into. He said, "I'm on no life, so I can be on at all time. I plan on grinding out some civ jobs ASAP, so I can afford some business." Yeah, yeah. And again, like things aren't, nothing's really balanced right now. So I mean, eventually everybody's gonna get
Yeah.
wiped once we push to beta and then alpha, or not beta and alpha, but beta and then public.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I would say just try everything out right now. Everything's in the city. There's drugs, there's fucking chop shops, there's recycling. We got whole new recycling now. Like you might get fucking yoked up by a homeless dude digging through a dumpster. You don't know. So
um,
there's a lot of shit to do. If y'all look at the past change logs, there's a
let
lot
me
of stuff to do,
let me
and
jump on
more
that
to
bank
still
loan
come.
thing. The bank loan for the business and
Nah,
stuff
go
like
for
that.
it.
No, it's a great idea. I like it a lot. The only thing is that we need a population where that is just like you're having business. You know what I mean? Because like you don't want the pop to be so low where it's like now you have to owe the bank and nobody's coming in. You know what I mean? So we got to definitely build up the pop to to have that. You know what I mean? To make it like really immersive like that. And that's where it becomes crucial, like just the retention matter of just getting people in city and just like growing the pop as much as possible and having people come back. But I really like that idea a lot. I've never thought about that, but that's a great idea, honestly. But the pop would have to be there on a consistent basis to do that, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, we can definitely do a lot. No, no,
Because
you're
like, because like,
100%
because like,
right.
because like,
Just to
we've been
piggyback
we've
off
been
of
in
it, yeah,
cities, dude,
we
where it's
definitely
like
do have a lot that we can do.
we would open up and like nobody would come in, like at all. And like, were we? Then it was one city we were in that we actually had to like pay out the employees to like it wasn't government funded, like we would have to pay out or something like that. You know?
Yeah, so actually on that, Marlo had asked me about that earlier. So, and I'll say this right now, since like most of the business owners are here, paychecks are going to be from the void. For me, and this is just my personal thoughts, I don't want to penalize the business owners if there's not people already in to like fund the business and support the business. So paychecks are going to come from the void for now and the foreseeable future. If it does change, if people decide, and obviously we'll bring it up to all the business owners when that time comes, but it'll go either one of two ways. Either we'll make it so that you do have to pay your employees, or we'll just implement a business tax, and that money will go into the government fund. And then obviously once we get a government up and running and things like that, they'll be able to give money out to businesses for them to be able to do different things. Also too, Chris, I don't think we touched up on this, the billboards. If y'all want to advertise on the billboards, I mean, I don't think we have a full system yet put in place, but we do want to make something to where y'all can submit to have your business, what's it called, promoted on the billboards. We are planning on getting more billboards in
Yeah.
like the near future,
Mm-hmm.
but for now the billboards we do have, if it ever gets to the event where shit starts popping, and or not, if when it gets to start popping, um you can hit us up, or honestly not hit us up directly, but submit a ticket just so that we could keep track of it,
Yep.
and then just say, hey, I want to know what's the process, what I got to do to be able to put my business on a billboard, and we go around the city and we could pick one. I think the only two that we probably won't touch is like Maze Bank and the casino, just because those are like a little bit bigger, but we do have other billboards around the city and new ones coming in where we could put your guys' business advertisements up there and just have it roll through like it would a regular digital billboard.
Yep. Yep. And then also too, that also goes into the immersion
You said
factor.
Jesus, Alpha City, that's better than 90% of the cities that have been out. What was that? My bad.
No, so the billboards will add to that immersion factor that these billboards will be seen, like your businesses will be seen. So definitely contact, or like you can contact through a ticket or whatever. I guess we can touch base on like the pricing of the billboards, and then just tell us what you want, and then I'll try to come up with something that we could throw up there for like promotion
In city
and
money,
stuff
in
like
city
that.
money.
Yeah, in city money. Oh, no, I know that, like in city money, but like I'm talking about like the design factor. You let me know whatever, and we can figure out a way to like, because the big ones were really hard to do. And we got like one that we're gonna put up. I think you put it in just before, right? But since we got that down packed, like you guys can like hit us up, let us know
Yeah,
what
the
kind of
vertical
design
one.
you want, and then like your businesses will be promoted within city, so people are driving around, they can see your business. You could be like, I'm going to use cash for instance, like contact Louisville at Route 68 for whatever, and put the number out. So I think that's like a cool little feature to do. It's like the small things that actually like really count. And you could drive in city and like promote
Yeah,
yourself.
no, it definitely is,
You know.
and we're planning on getting more.
Hayes.
I
Oh,
mean,
your
where they're
haze, my bad.
gonna,
I'm sorry, bro.
where the billboards are gonna be, that's
Hayes.
where the billboards are gonna be. That's Chris's department, because he's been fire with the billboards. So if y'all want to know where new locations may potentially be, so you could kind of get an idea of like where you want to advertise, ask Chris. But we do plan on getting more billboards because they're a really nice addition, and they don't take up a lot of resources. They're easy as fuck to run, and they're like easily editable. So we can edit all that. What else? What else are we missing on? Restaurant boxes. I know I had discussed, I think, with Bahama and Uwu about like custom restaurant boxes. There's a new version of the restaurant script coming. When it's dropping, I do not know when, but we'll be able to do a lot more with that. So yeah, so we'll figure all that out when that comes. But for now, all the businesses are pretty much set up for you guys to hit the ground running. I mean, what else? What else were we missing? I know we covered the apartments. We covered. I mean,
Um,
we got casino. Obviously, the
let's cover
casinos are in.
What
let's cover
about
PD.
like the newer businesses moving forward?
The newer businesses. I mean, it's still gonna be, if you want to open a business, just submit a ticket, like a business ticket. Everything in the Discord is already set up for that, so just submit a ticket, get it to us, explain, to us what you want to do, all the questions and everything that you have to fill out are in there. And then we'll get to you. What I will say is, like, you know, what we have available already is going to be unavailable under businesses. Those are everything that we have, like, we could drop in like the next day, within the same day. Like, it's easy shit. You just got to let us know exactly what you want to do. And, there's a bunch of shit that we can do. Like I said, you can own a shop. So, like a 24/7 shop, an ammunition, a fucking clothing store, like all types of shit. We have the banker job. We have, casino. We have dealerships like PDM and things like that. There's a bunch of different businesses that people can do. But if it's anything like out of what we already have, like, we're probably not going to be adding any custom MLOs, just because we already have so many that we rather use these first and then start digging into other things. As far as MLOs, the two biggest MLOs that we have dropping after we get the phone is going to be a redo to Mirror Park. So right now, if you see Mirror Park kind of empty, it's done that way purposely, because what we're about to do with Mirror Park is going to completely transform
The whole
the
thing.
like the way the city center looks. So yeah, so
This looks insane.
it'll look more like a city center with, taller buildings and things like that, instead of just Mirror Park. We do have MLO housing for Mirror Park, but it is strictly not put in yet because we're waiting, till we fucking end up redoing it entirely. with the new buildings and things like that. And then we have the mall. So the mall is going to be the focal point. I know we kind of struggled a little bit between like Legion, the airport. We pretty much just decided, yo, the mall is going to be the focal point of the server once we get it in and implemented, and it's going to have everything you need. It's going to have all the shops. It's going to have, you know, food places in there. If anybody currently that owns a food business, so like let's say for Uwu, right, there's a noodle spot in there. If you wanted to, you know, kind of run both and, you know, be like, all right, I want to work the noodle spot when city's high, you know, but when it's chill and I just want to relax, I'll go open Uwu. If you wanted to open a second business at the mall, you know, you're more than welcome to submit it for suggestion. But the mall is pretty much the mall that's coming is going to be like a really big focal point for the server. It's going to be where we want people to first start. You know, I know the airport and other places like that. It's kind of the usual, the norm, but we're not normal. We're headlines, dog, and that's all we got to be.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to stand out as much as possible and give our peers what we always like kind of wanted. You know what I mean? All right, so let's touch base on PD real quick, because I know there's one person in here that's seething out the mouth like, what's going on with the PD? So PD is exciting. I ain't gonna lie, because this is my first time gonna try to RP a cop, so it's gonna be hilarious because I don't even know what to do. So with PD, we have a lot of vehicles, a lot of good, like high quality vehicles in rotation right now. And
there's not one default police car.
No, like these are like custom pack cars that like they pop. Like they are really cool. Obviously in time we can fine tune them and stuff like that. Maybe possibly get some more. But it's as realistic as it can get. You have a radar system in place. You have the lighting system in place. And you have your MDT tablet that's operational now. So PD, I mean, right now it's like we're trying to get all this out, and for the immersion factor, you definitely have some really nice uniforms coming your way. Be able to, like, you know, have a full access of, like, you know, with this clothing bag you have, like if you're what is it called, MVT, what is it called again, the motorcycle unit. You have like a biker helmet that says police on it. You have like puffy jackets that says cops on it. Excuse me, all different BCSO, LSPD, all the different options that actually like look modern as hell. You got some tactical stuff too, which is really cool. That's going to be in place where, you know, me personally, I would love to see raids being conducted legit. And I know Nick put in the riot vehicle. That's like a big vehicle where it's like we would love to see like an actual raid, you know, go to DOJ, get it signed off, go get loaded up, have a whole briefing, all that stuff. And, you know, when there's, you know, people coming
the
in,
cops can't kick your doors down. Fully be aware. They can definitely get into your house.
They can get into your house and stuff. So it's gonna be very interesting the way
like MacGyver.
Y'all really gonna have to start thinking outside the box for sure to start hiding stuff, because it's gonna be really active where, you know, they're gonna be doing briefings. And also too, this is a good time to touch base on this too, is that I will actively look for people who are trying to metagame for sure, because I know that's been an issue with us, you know, in different cities where it's just like it gets a little bit murky and stuff like that. But we definitely want to see things get conducted like from start to finish, you know, for the storyline, where it's like, oh, there's no like, oh, heads up, we're gonna get raided, oh my god, let's like move everything now. Like, we want people to be shocked when shit happens, when people pull up and be like, yo, let's go, it's time to get active, you know what I mean? And it's just, you know, are you gonna do it, you know, do a shootout like Waco, Texas against the cops, or are you gonna, like, you know, flee, whatever the case may be, whatever, you know, the storyline is.
Tolerance.
But we want it to be where like cops are gonna come through. I would personally love to see the ability to have different departments. I know there was different departments in other cities like CID, all that stuff, but I want this city to be different, so much so that I would love to see an FIB for like very big criminal offenses. You know what I mean? So you doing federal time, you know what I mean? Which would be longer time depending on the charges and stuff like that. going to court, going, against the government and stuff like that. So that's definitely one thing. But in terms of PD's got a lot, in there right now currently. And we're definitely open to like adding more stuff.
EMS as well.
EMS too. Yeah. Actually, EMS is so legit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. EMS is fire. And that's another thing that other cities lack. Is EMS, like actually have people responding, because the EMS script that we have in city right now is so dope. Like you actually got a bag you have to get from the hospital.
And there is a version 2 dropping soon.
Yeah, you have to. We even that's something I'm gonna look into. Like, see if I can find like we have an ambulance right now. But like getting more different like ambulances for like different areas, like maybe Sandy or something like that. I know it's a little bit too early for that, but in the future and stuff like that. But you have like stretchers that you can use in the city to like transport people to pillbox and stuff like that. And like, let's say somebody wants to RP as a doctor, like you have that option to do that too. Like it's just, everything's going to be, the EMS script is so legit. Like you have an EMS vehicle, on top of the ambulance. So it's like, there's so many things you could do with that. Because we definitely want to see EMS being used, you know what I mean? So, and there was somebody that contacted us, yesterday or sometime ago, where they want to do EMS RP, which, I'm all for it. Like, I'll give people a hand. Like, we can come up with some scenarios, especially like if there's PD and there's heist going on and there's a shootout and stuff like that. We'd love for EMS to respond and actually. That's what's cool about the PD script as well. The PD script's got some really cool stuff to it too. You could put cones out, you could put barricades out, you could put like what's the other one? You could put so much stuff out and actually have like a crime scene and start investigating, have some detectives and stuff like that, which would be really cool. I mean, it is cool because I've been messing around with it and it's really fun. So there's a lot of different options with PD and EMS.
TX, would you be able to run a business and do EMS or PD? I don't think it'd be an issue as long as you have people to run the business, right? Because I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I've seen it before where like a cop will own a business and they're so busy on their cop that the business never gets open. So I would say, I mean, for now, I don't see any issue with it. But later on, definitely just make sure that you got like some employees or anything, or even two, like there's 3, or well, no, alpha testers, y'all actually get 4 character slots. So, feel free to make other characters too. You don't got to just stay with one. You got 4 slots. The default is 3 for anybody that wasn't here for alpha. Unfortunately, I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's still 3 slots. And if you guys ever feel like, if you want more character slots, or, if you're like, yo, I hit my 3 characters, I want to make a 4th one. I mean, we could always bump that too on our end. It's an easy switch of numbers. So, yeah, man, feel free, make different characters, explore different things to do in city. Cause I'm telling you, there's definitely a lot to fucking do. Like I said, banking, casino, there's a lot of shit that you can do.
Yeah. I've done EMS, but usually when EMS goes to a shootout, they have to flee because they have to fear. Well, I mean, hopefully, if PD has everything under control and it's their scene, it should be easy for EMS to pop up. Now, if somebody wants to do, a drive-by while a scene, while a crime scene is there, I mean, in time, maybe we can make a decision on that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's going to be hot, especially if you're in the South Side or if there's a gang or whatever, and there's a gang war or whatever the case, you got to shoot out. You got to secure the perimeter. And if the cops can do that, then, it makes EMS a little bit easier. But we would hope that the individuals that are going to be in city can then just abide by like, hey, let's not go back to that spot. It's hot type of stuff. You know what I mean? Because you can still do warrants. You can still do like all this stuff. And if PD gets up to like numbers and stuff like that, you'll have that ability to be like, hey, you don't want to mess around with that because it's going to be a lot of heat. You know what I mean? And if there's going to be gangs that are going to go after PD, just let it be known, like, in the future, it could just lead to like a lot of raids. Like if you want to go up against PD, like it's not going to be, it's got to be a balanced system. The city's got to like replicate like real life stuff. You know what I mean? Like we're all for like police shootouts, obviously, but if you're going to have a shootout, there's going to be some, consequences. Every action has a reaction, right? So that's the thing we want to keep in mind is like, because I'm gonna be involved with that. And if we got to do like big lawsuits and stuff and have like cases and stuff, be out here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have some fun with it and be engaging as possible.
Not only that, but if y'all ever have issues with anybody, like I'm not saying be a fucking ticket warrior, but open a ticket too, because like I'm gonna be honest, like ain't nobody getting preferential treatment from us. You feel me? Obviously, like we'll have a soft spot for some people, but like if you break the rules,
yep, you're banned.
That's it. That's it. That's
Got
it.
the
You feel me?
queso
And
in
then
the
we're just
building.
gonna hit you with the right before we ban you. We're just gonna hit you with the
Touch grass.
and that's it. You're gonna have to go back
That's
outside. We
crazy.
got to send you back outside to touch grass. That's it. Because
Obviously,
we're
we're gonna
not here
be
for it.
we're gonna be
And the server-
non-biased. For real, like non-biased. Like if we're gonna
and the
go,
server's staying 21 plus.
I agree with that.
No, you were saying?
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying I'm agreeing with the 21 plus for real. Like I think that's a good age. I mean, everybody knows the deal. Not saying anybody below 21 is like not mature enough, or whatever, but we want to keep it, to where it's RP friendly. You know what I mean? And like have people come in and feel safe to RP and just not deal with like crazy situations.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's definitely, we want, like I said, we want the city to be built off of legitimate storyline. We want people to be able to load up the city and they're like, yo, I can stream this. I'm not gonna have, nobody like I'm not gonna have no hiccups. I'm not gonna have any issues. It's not gonna be, fucking shitter mentality. I know that I can stream this city with confidence, and I know that I can fucking go in here and make a storyline last for fucking 2-3 years. Who knows? So definitely always put the RP first. Obviously you want to win gunfights and things like that, but sometimes it's better. Sometimes you just gotta let the other person get the shine, bro. That's really what it comes down to. Just like Marlo said, and just like Chris said, and Jay had touched up on. You gotta put your pride aside, bro. Sometimes you gotta take the L, but taking the L gives you so much more depth in the whole story of it all, instead of just fucking being like, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him and FA quit, and if I get banned, fuck it. Like, nah, bro. We definitely want people here that want to RP. They want to get immersed. They want to fucking have a business, or they want to be a cop or do EMS, or do whatever to their heart's content. And really feel good, like like they're a part of a community, and they're just not gonna wake up one day and it's gonna be fucking gone, or fucking there's too many shitters in, so they don't want to fly in no more. They're not motivated to fly in. We definitely want everybody to be able to fly in and feel like, yo, you know what? I'm not like I know I can get good pasta out of everybody. And I'm gonna be honest, yo, like, yo, I say it all the time. If y'all ever see Marlo in City and y'all want some good fucking pasta, yo, go interact with that man, bro. You feel me? If you really want to get like some fucking, like dust off your fucking shoulders, you feel me, and get some better RP, experience, go find Marlo, man. Because I'm telling you, like, I think people will more understand what we're trying to do here once y'all are able to interact, especially with our peers like him, man. Because he'll drag a situation out, dog. You'll be sitting there 2 weeks later, like, damn, so that's what he was trying to do. You feel me? Like, it happens. But yo, I'm telling you, man, like that's what we want, though. We want people to, every time you fly in, you should be like, yo, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen today, but something's happening. Like, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, but I know something's happening.
And we want people to understand too. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, and as far as when it comes to like things OOC, just keep it in city, bro. Don't let it ever get to Discord. Like Jay said, it's a fucking video game at the end of the day. We're all here to enjoy it. Nobody's gonna fucking, try to like fucking bend you over for $300, for a fucking car or some other dumb shit. Like, we're just building this shit in the way that we always wanted a city to be, and it just so happens that like the mix is coming together perfectly, and the fucking the oven's just hot, bro. Like, we're catching it at the perfect time, so definitely that's what I wanted to wrap up on, honestly. So you go ahead.
Yeah,
Chris,
I'm gonna make a statement here. I don't know if people are gonna like it or not, but I have to say it because I've seen it time and time again. Your character is not a representation of you. Okay, your character is your character. All right, this is not going to be a city where your character is yourself, and anything that happens to you, you take it personally. Yes, you could take it personal in the sense of the character, but it's a character. It's pixels. It's not. It's not. There's so many things you can do. Like taking L's is a huge thing. Like that's comeback story, your character arc. Like make like improvise, figure it out, and have fun with it. But your character is not a representation of you yourself. So we don't want people. I gotta say this because I'm saying it based off of experience. We don't want people's feelings to get hurt. You know what I mean? Because it has happened. We don't want people to feel some type of way.
Nah,
You know what I mean? And it's crazy that I have to say this, and you know maybe people could agree or not agree with me. I don't know, but I have to state that completely. Your character is your character. It's a video game. We're role playing. Okay, do not take things seriously. You know, just go with it. You know what I mean? If your character's getting hunted, if your character has to get killed for whatever reason, it's not a representation of you. You can always respawn and create a new character. You know what I mean? You can go back to the menu, delete your character, start a new one.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? So like you respawn. You respawn at the hospital.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah,
Just had to say that.
The other, I'm sorry. Yeah. The other thing is this: like when I made the comment, you know, taking the L is actually a W. What I mean by that is like don't try to go for the L, try to go for the W. I mean, or try to see your way out of the situation, but just let the. It's one of those things where you want to let the RP play you instead of you playing the RP, right? Like let the situation control or let the circumstance control whatever happens. And if you don't make it out, you just don't make it out. I mean, okay, yeah, you had the
We go to
switch on
prison for
you,
the rest
and
of our life. Whoop de do.
you had the switch on you. They took the switch off of you. You had some dirty money on you that you was gonna get laundered. They took that off of you. Hey,
You go to
the fact
prison
that they
for the
took it.
nines. Whoop de doo.
Exactly. They do all of that shit to you. Here, the thing is, if you get robbed, the things you got to look at is like this. You know how to get it, so just take the L, go get it again. I think the biggest part of taking the L is that you're really not trying to take the L. You're trying to get out of a no win situation. And if you get got, you get got, and then that's it. Just like Chris said, don't take it personal. It's not a representation of you. It's all about, did you have fun leading up to you taking the L, and was the situation, if you're streaming it, was the situation that engaging where the people that was on in your chat watching you calling you a dumbass for making the wrong turn or telling the wrong lie or talking to the wrong person or making a deal with the wrong person that puts you in the shithole that you're in. You know, it's all about the twists and the turns of drama. It's like I'm not ever trying to lose. I just lose a lot. But people love the journey on the way to it. And it's not that you're not, as long as you don't, the more you don't get your ego involved in the situation, the more fun it is for people to watch you, and the more fun you're gonna enjoy watching it or going through it. That's all I got to say in it.
Oh, yeah, facts. And then also too, to touch base on that, I don't think we talked about this, but like I would like to be transparent with it. But this is going to be a streamer friendly city for sure. Definitely content creators are going to be welcomed, highly welcomed, obviously, because you know it's promotion, it's marketing, and we just want people to come here, create content as well. Obviously there are also different type of content creators where there's trolling content creators, and I'm fully aware of that and stuff like that. So we could definitely have conversations if that ever happens, because it did happen in the last city where just you have trolling content creators come in and just stir some shit. So we'll definitely keep an eye out on that. But we want people to come in. If you want to stream the city, you're more than welcome to. Have fun with it. Do what you want to do. Make it the best. You know what I mean? Showcase your character, your storylines, all that stuff. Like it's just, we're gonna I think we were discussing about like a creator program where we can incentivize like streamers to come in and stuff like that. And shit, like I'm streaming, the city, so I'm streaming the call, so like it's, we want people to come in and feel, if they want to stream it, they can. And stream anything and everything, you know what I mean? And just hopefully, people don't use it as like meta and stuff like that, but when that time comes, we'll handle it accordingly. So we want people to come in and stream and have fun with it.
Yeah. Also, it's not a dating website, bruh. Keep it in your pants.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
that's
Yes,
crazy,
it's
bro.
not a
Keep it in
dating.
your
That's
Thank you.
crazy.
Facts.
I'm gonna put it out there right there, bro. This is not a dating
Facts.
website. You feel me? This is a
Oh my
video page.
God.
Settle down. Males will interact with females. Just keep it in your
Yeah,
damn pants.
I
Okay?
wanted to do some ERP,
Yeah, thank you
bro.
for
What are you
thank
talking
you,
about?
thank you for saying that, bro. Thank you for
I don't
saying
know
that.
that one.
You be
Nah, we
having
gotta
too
do it
many
that way. I'm
motherfucking
sorry.
it be too many motherfucking tryhards and that be around the girl. Did you say something to her? Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Get the fuck
The
out of here. I'm
white
trying to
knight
RP
coming
with
out
her.
the dirt. Don't
Oh,
talk to
come
her
on,
like
man.
that.
Stop
Yo,
it.
shut the
Stop it.
hell up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no, we're not doing that. This
Yeah,
is not a dating website. It's a
what
video
my guy
game. We're
say?
having fun, you know. Whatever, bro.
He said e bussy.
The e-bussy is crazy.
Digital cakes.
Kevin, Kevin, KJ. So the guy, remember? So that guy, that Don pulled a gun out in front of Benny's. That guy was a very well-known streamer that all he does is troll. You know, yes, is he a streamer? He's a content creator, yes, but the way he goes about it is absolutely crazy. And we don't want people to come in here and like, because that's a different level of like, you know, trolling RP is crazy work. Like they just instigate at the end of the day. It doesn't play well with anybody's storylines, and you know, and we're never going to interject in your storyline, but I'll guarantee you this: I will always protect your storyline. You know what I mean? I will always protect somebody's role play, because that's not fair to people who, you know, spend a lot of time in the city building characters and storylines. So, you know, the trolling aspect of it is definitely, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I don't like, you know, people coming in to troll and create content and clips, because that's not okay. People don't need that shit.
Knowing me, I'll probably roll with it. I'll be like, hey,
No, yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I mean, listen, that's fine.
That's how you're supposed to engage them.
But like, but when you're coming in and like the guy, I saw, like, he has like this whole big following because all he does is troll like gangs and like MC clubs where, you know, MC clubs like have their bikes on the side of the road and like, yeah, and last ride he came in and like this, I've seen a clip where like he just rammed into a whole MC's like bike lineup and just crashed his car in front of all of them and like just trolling like, oh, what happened? I don't know. Like it just gets a little bit weird. You know what I mean? I get it. It's like, it's funny because like he's trying to like clown people for RPing in the city and try to get reactions and stuff like that. But it just does a disservice. It's just like, it doesn't work well. You know what I mean? For like, you know, a city that's like, you know, big on content creating. Oh, well, not content creating, but like creating storylines and character development. So it's just like, is it funny? Yes, it is funny, but it's like, we don't need it here. You know what I mean? It's just a waste of time. Honestly, it's just a waste of time. It's just like, you're not benefiting. Nobody's benefiting from this, you know? Maybe you can get your clip from it and this and that and like post it up. That's cool. But, you know, it gets to a point where it's just like, sometimes they like just do it a little bit too much. It's just like, it's like, I don't know. I don't care for it, because then it gets a little bit toxic and stuff like that too. So
Nah, I definitely agree. I think that's something we should definitely look out for in the sense of, yeah, everybody's here to have a good experience. You feel me? It's funny in the moment how you have that one customer coming in kind of being a little goofy, but then it's like, you know, it's kind of annoying when you're trying to just carry out what you got planned and what you working on and stuff like that. So I'm honestly all against that. I don't really want no trolls around this. Let's make this kind of serious but fun at the same time. You know, I want people to take this very seriously in the sense of like, you know, we're really engaged in what we're doing, you know?
yeah,
Not having somebody come in and try to like fuck up what we got going on. But it's literally that.
exactly. And you know, I just want people to feel comfortable, you know, just coming in and just, you know, have organic interactions that, you know, you're not dealing with a troll. And then like, it's just like, you're sitting on the other end as you're trying to RP and you're like, what the hell's this guy's deal? Like, what's going on here? And it's like, eliminates that confusion. You know what I mean? It's just because you're not benefiting from it, you know? Is that it? Anybody else got anything? Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if you guys checked the changelog. I haven't yet, but I'm excited to go in and see it. So hop in. Yeah, but if you guys ever, oh, Nick, you still here?
Yeah, what's up?
Is there a way? Is there a way you can like unlock that apartment building so people could check it out?
Uh,
Like maybe one
I think I
floor?
did. Yeah, I think I took.
Oh, it's open.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah,
open.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So like, if you guys, I'm being so completely serious. If you guys ever have a chance while you're in city, go check out this apartment. It's the most impressive thing I've seen. It's 70 units in this apartment building, and every apartment is you can go in and check it out. One's like unfurnished.
You wanna fly in now? I'll turn the city back on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go check it out. It's literally, it's so dope. You got that. You got like a bunch of the burger shot is sick too. Go check out the burger shot. Is there any other MLOs as of recently?
No, that's about it for now. Till we get the mall and the Mirror Park.
Yeah,
redone.
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
Mirror
mall
Park,
is sick
Mirror
too.
Park is gonna be
That shit looks
crazy. I
fucking
don't think I
awesome.
understand.
That shit
Mirror
looks
Park is gonna be
awesome.
crazy as hell.
Oh, also too, we are taking our time with this just because we want to get the shit done right, and it's a lot of work, but we also want to give people a really good product. You know what I mean? And everybody here is killing it. I really do appreciate everybody who's in the city. I was driving to work and I'm like, yo, damn, like this is really happening. This is so sick. It's great to be a part of it. And like, I appreciate everybody who's like literally flying in and giving us feedback and the amount of work everybody's doing. I appreciate it so much. Like, it's like really, it really does. It makes a difference, man. Like you go in, it's just like quality, you know, and it's sick, man. I appreciate everybody here for real. It's just amazing
Shout
to see.
out to you guys, the alpha testers. Shout out to the rest of the team. You know, everybody that's been putting their best foot forward. Shout out to Chris for all of our designs. Everything that you see is custom made. You know, like that was all him. Then we got in the back burner, Nick is working his ass off over
Ass
there.
off,
So
bro, for
you
real.
know, we're doing our
Facts.
best too. But they're killing it. Don't get it twisted. So with that being said, shout out to everybody who
Yeah.
made this possible. We couldn't do this without you guys. So your input is definitely wanted, you know, whatever we could do to make this work for everybody, yeah, let us know. That's the only way that this is gonna flourish. And yeah, we almost there. Stay tuned. We about to hit beta once the new stuff comes in. You know, we about to hit the ground running, and everything's gonna come together
Yeah, what
beautifully.
do
You'll
we
see.
got coming next? Actually, because I need to fucking look. Oh yeah, okay. So we're redoing City Phase 6. Redoing City Hall. We're getting DOJ set up. We're getting a gang system, house robberies, inventory redesign, and Oxy runs. So yeah, and then as far as
The popcorn.
anything after that, beta's
picnic
going
popcorn.
to be small. It's just a phone, the MLO editions that we're going to be getting for the city, and then civilian editions. So just adding more stuff for like civs to do. You know, so like we want to implement the arcade. You know, get a boosting system. You know, to kind of pairing with Chop Shop and things like that. Bowling, cable cars, dice games, emo menu, which a lot of people have asked for. We had one previously, but it was kind of dog shit, so yanked it out, and we're just gonna be getting a new one eventually. Evidence system, that's mostly like a PD thing, and then trap house robbery. So there's definitely gonna be a lot of activities for people to do. It's just all about getting in the city and finding where it's at, man.
Yeah. Nah, shout out to what Marlo said. As far as he said, it's also worth noting. Like you should also take into account you are not gonna be the lead character in every scene that goes out. So have fun playing the side character sometimes, bro. It's cool. Don't feel no type of way if you don't get the promotion and be like, man, I wanted that role, and then take it personal. That's like a real thing. And so with that being said, it's like, yo, shit happens. I'm sorry, like, but it's a game, you know, and just have fun with it, dog.
Oh,
It's like sometimes you just gotta take the back seat, and because
yeah.
at the end of the day, it takes an ensemble for a scene to roll. So it's like you play a big factor whether you see it or not. You may not be in the big meetings or anything, but you playing the role that you're playing definitely plays a factor into the main story. So just take that. You know, like
I got a
play your
question.
character. Your character's not there.
I got a question. Let's deep dive in this real quick. That for everybody. Okay. What do you guys think about corruption?
With PD,
just corruption in general, like what do they call them? Like,
I think it's just,
okay, I'm sorry.
think it's good. I think it's actually good. It's just I think it's one of those things where you have I don't know how you would throw like a screen in front of it to ensure that people don't abuse the corruption, because that's also a real thing. But anybody that I think willingly wants to take on that role would understand what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
obviously would have to run it by admins to, because I've seen it played out in a really really good way, and I've also seen it played out in just like, just in a shitty way where they kind of like abuse the role. So
No,
I'll
yeah.
stand back on that.
No, I get it completely what you're saying. It's definitely like one of those questions that's good to like cover early on in the stages so that we can just get that out there. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I can see the good and the bad in it, but obviously if somebody takes it to his advantage where it's
Right.
just like W the whole entire time. But I was just thinking in my head, I'm like,
See,
yeah, okay.
there's here's how I saw it played out the good way, right? Is that the person that was playing the corrupt cop was playing, he was also playing with the danger of the fear of being caught by by the police force. It was T Grizzy. T Grizzy obviously was playing drug kingpin. He was set in front of a firing squad because the cops caught him or whatever. They shot him, and the firing squad was like out in the middle of the water on like a ship or some shit like that, right? And so the cop flew in, got the 10th floor, and found out that T Grizz was, getting killed or whatever. So the cop made his way somehow secretly out to where he was because he got the tip from somebody, and he wound up swimming Tigris to shore, while people on the chirp was trying to like get a hold of dude's location. And so he swam Tigris to shore, and then had to get back onto his job. But then his lieutenant was like up his ass as to like, yo man, we were over here trying to do this heist, this bank heist that was happening here. We really needed you, because he was sort of like in some sort of like high command, and so he was busy getting verbally reprimanded by his superior, and then being taken into the office and being written up and being demoted because he wasn't where he was supposed to be, while he was saving T Grizz's character because he's a corrupt cop, helping the kingpin get the drugs into the city. So it was really really well played in regards to how his RP was, because he didn't want to get caught by the people, and then he kind of had to like take the loss on the chin by getting busted back.
Yeah. No, it's definitely how it's played out
Have
for
to
sure.
put the rest thing. Yeah, we would just have to have the right people in play, or the right systems in play, that if you were to go the corrupt route, that your other people will hold you accountable.
Yeah,
And
Spade
Mm-hmm.
Spade
it can
put a
work.
good point. In every city I played, you have to submit a request with the admins that limited your corruption, and there was requirements for it. Not every cop can be corrupt. You need like a long history in the job, and you have to request only 2 things you can do corruptly. And you could still get caught by your coworkers. For example, you can request to arrest like 1 person a day without evidence and put them in jail falsely, or you can falsify evidence once a day. Oh, interesting. I know. It's just like because what the deeper you go and the longer people are in, obviously there's temptation, and some characters could be like, you know what, maybe I'm gonna work, and also too, I would love to see. I don't know if you guys ever seen this before, but like, I would love to see people become informants. You know what I mean, for cops. Like working, like have undercover. I think that like it would be add a layer into the city in terms of like, character development and storyline. It's having, people, do things where there's no, I don't know, I guess people try to refrain from it because, people could watch them or watch what they're doing if they're streaming, and try to meta on it. But we want people to feel comfortable to do like whatever, if it's healthy. That's my take on it. I don't know. I would just love to see it. I'm just excited to see what people gonna do. Honestly.
No, I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, okay. I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm good.
No, what about the whole undercover cop? shit.
Oh
Where,
yeah. Oh, that's what I plan on doing. I mean, I'm putting it out there now.
Mhm,
Like that's definitely
mhm,
something that I want to do. Where it's,
mhm,
you know, obviously, once the pop goes up, but I do want to go around, like, you know, go undercover and, do some things and keep things interesting, you know.
mhm,
So I'm excited for that, and try to get that, those informants, give them like little, like, you know, I don't know, like a, some reward system or benefits and stuff. Try to keep
mhm,
things interesting. You know what I mean? Because I think it's just
mhm.
good. It's just entertaining. Just that, entertaining to, like, be able to do that and just not have people feel like there's a repercussion. If they're in a gang or an MC or criminal organization. It's more of, yeah, because it happens in real life. You know, and that's another thing too, is like, trying to replicate real life within the city is like something that I'm looking forward to.
Like, if you ever watched, if you guys have ever watched the series Wire,
Mm.
um,
Hell yeah.
the guy, the character that plays Bubs, the heroin addict, he was
Yeah.
like, even though he was always strung out, he was sort of like a PI for the major crimes unit, uh,
Yeah.
that was working that were working the wiretap. So he was sort of like, because he was always the guy that was copping from the crews, and so they, obviously they was paying him off so he can go, so he can keep getting high. But he was a very, very reliable informant for the police. But you know, he kept himself out of trouble because the dealers just thought he was he was a dope fiend. That was it.
Yeah. Damn. You're not wrong. That show's a great show, dog.
Hmm.
Chris,
Yo,
Chris's UC is gonna be the next
Chris, you
Joe
want to
Pistone.
fly in and show off the
Yeah.
apartments?
Yeah, fuck yeah, yeah, absolutely. Sorry for the foul language. I did so good this whole entire time. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So that's
Oh, man,
anybody.
this is a fucking Christian server, man. All right.
Oh boy, especially on the Lord's Day too. So forgive me. Um, is there any is there anybody who has any more questions that would like to speak or talk?
Anybody want to come up and talk?
Yeah, anybody would want to come up and talk? Like, obviously, that this is we want to hear feedback of like what you want to see. Please, more than welcome to. We appreciate everybody here I appreciate everybody here. Thank you guys for doing this. Honestly, do we get a bonus car if we sub to Chris? I don't know. That's a Nick question. I mean, you could sub to me. I can email you a picture of a car. I can email you a picture of a car because I don't even know how to implement that. So if we do someone,
we got scooters, man. We got the greatest.
oh,
scooters.
bro, we should get the. Has anybody came out with electric scooters, like the bird scooters? That would be
Oh, shit.
hilarious.
Honestly, probably.
That would be
Shit, bro,
hilarious.
they had electric bikes in default. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I mean, and we do have a pigeon PD car too. So we got all the unique stuff. And then what's the other one?
The little
And the Cody, the little one, yeah.
the Cody, yup, the little Toyota truck. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When that Cybertruck gets added, I want to fucking drive that.
Yo, we
shit.
got a Cybertruck PD car, bro. So,
Well, it's a coil E truck. Lore friendly.
should put rented moped outside of spawn zone for new players to get around. You got the Mini Cooper.
There are, so there's what's it called? There's car rentals and then there's bike rentals.
I would say
and the bike
a
rentals,
Razor
obviously,
scooter
you
for
gotta
sure.
fill the e-bikes. A Razor scooter.
Oh wait, can we do that? That would be so funny, dude. When people go to rent, like if they don't have, I don't know, like one of the rental options is like either skateboarding or a Razor scooter to get to places, or a bike, or what is it called, unicycle?
Yeah, you gotta try it out when you go in. You gotta try the electric bike. That shit is cool.
Anybody want to talk? Anybody want to come up and say anything or ask any questions? Please feel free. If not, we're gonna fly in city and check out these apartments. Oh, is there going to be any options for 101s in the future?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't answer that question right now. Access in I don't know, towards the end of the year, because right now it's I think we want even level playing field for everybody. So I mean, it was like, and I'll say it. So I mean, like even with the alpha, right? Like with alpha, we discussed, possibly doing one-on-ones for the alphas, but the only thing is that, we kind of want everybody to remain at a level playing field too. So I mean, in the future, obviously we'll have cars that will rotate monthly that you can purchase. But as far as one-on-ones, it's probably going to be like a super rare thing, honestly. Is the city open? Yeah, yeah. City's up right now. Yeah, I just turned the city on. Alpha and beta hoodies will be dope. Yeah, we've talked about like specific items. Clothing will probably be a little bit more harder to do, but we have talked about like keepsake items. That you can like each person will get one and then you could like sell it or you could keep it. It's entirely up to you. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be something that gives incentive, but it still keeps everybody at a level playing field too. We did add fishing. I don't know if I don't think I think I forgot to add that to the change log. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, well, yeah, we have fishing now. So let me add that. Yeah, I knew I was missing something. There is also a new HUD, so if you had any previous HUD options, um, you'll just have to redo your HUD. There is a default one already, but you guys should still have the access to like change it if you need to. But I ain't gonna
Quick
lie, the
question.
default one is pretty gas.
Quick question. Is there a free cam mode?
Free cam mode. Oh, I don't think so. I think we have Rockstar Editor, but that's something. I mean, if
Okay.
you're able to find something for free cam, definitely shoot it to us. Because I honestly
Okay.
don't think. I think the only thing we have is Rockstar Editor, but with that, it fucking like takes you out the game once you exit. So if we could get something
Oh,
that you're able to use
yeah.
in city, yeah.
Yeah.
And free cams gives you the ability to like take pictures and film. Like it's
Yeah.
similar to
Yeah.
Rockstar editor, right?
Yeah, it's like so and I've seen it and I've seen it where like certain, where owners can control the radius of how far one can go. Like I've been in like so I was in H Town for like 6 months and their free cam had a smaller radius around your character. Your character was center to that radius, and so you could only go so far up, down, left, or right, or
Mm-hmm.
it's like you were in this invisible sphere, if you would, right? And you could only move the camera so far above you, below you, and off
Is
to the
it
side and
is it the
every
same? So
angle.
you can set your camera to specifically where you want it. Is that what you're saying? Is it like an extended camera? Is it like
Con-
that script?
it's sort of like yeah, sort of like that. It's sort of like that, and it's like in order for me to like, let's say, if I wanted to record interaction between two people, right? And what I would do is I would take cover up against a wall, right? And then I would move the camera off of me and put it onto the two people or three people or group of people that are interacting to record it, via OBS if I wanted to. Um, but again, I think you'd be able to set the radius as to how far one could go, because
Gotcha.
some people use some people use that camera mode as a cheat to get a clear shot on someone. You know what I mean? Oh, they're over
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
They're over there. So instead of being able, because I mean, there was another city that I was in, I think earlier towards the end of last year where this lady, she was the lady that owned the city. I usually all I had to do is go T/cam, and I could move all the way up to fucking outer space, and I can move all the way. But the thing is that there was no speed adjustment to how fast you can move, so it almost felt like no clip in a sense, but it wasn't. So,
Okay.
but I was able to go everywhere, and I didn't have to worry about taking cover. I could just stand right there in the middle of the road and just move the camera off me, onto some other people. So, um, just wondering about it because I have some ideas. I think Iconic knows he knows exactly what I'm thinking when it comes to the camera because I fucked with it before, uh, and I've been able to like create stuff off of that. So
You
um,
you you want to announce it now or later?
we can announce it now. I don't care. Yeah, yeah. So like I like
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead,
earlier
take the
last
floor.
yeah. Earlier last year, I was in H Town, and Marlo was a media mogul, right? I ran Weasel News, and also I was a movie maker. And so what I did was with that camp mode, is I was able to like I held like auditions at the Fame or Shame building. People came in, they read the script. It was an actual script that I wrote, and I cast them in the movie. And with using the free cam, I was actually able to like shoot a 5-part series called For Life, and you know, H Town had a movie theater in there, in their city, but that was like adjacent to their bowling alley. And on that screen is you could just throw a URL, a YouTube URL up there, and you could play anything from YouTube on there. So what I did was I shot the movie, I edited it through CapCut, and then I uploaded it to my YouTube channel for a link, and I just put the link up there, and people came into the movie theater. We had catering. People, I think we had like about 50 or 60 people that came to the actual movie the night of the opening. They all came in. They watched the 5-part series. They walked out. They paid their money or whatever. It was like a whole thing, right? And so there's another city that I was in that I saw this MLO. Uh, so you think of where the Mission Road Police Department is. Down the street there's the Beanco, and then right across a little bit further down the street there's the 10 Cent Theater. There's an MLO for that building, and we found it yesterday. And then I think Iconic also found the back lot where the movie theater studios is located. That's like right up the street from the beach. Um, and those are 2 MLOs. And in about a couple of weeks, I'll I'm gonna get them. So you guys,
Sick.
will be able to like make movies if you want to.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so basically what it is it redoes Backlot City. Because obviously that's Marlo's specialty. He'll be able to do different types of movies and different types of things and content with it. And then the movie theater is really cool. I mean, honestly, personally, I've never seen a movie theater in 5M, and I've never seen a movie theater be there. So I felt like that would be really unique, and it's a full-fledged movie theater. So it comes with a job script. People can fucking work at this theater. You can set up. I think how many screens, Marlo? Like 8 or 9, and you
So
can
yeah,
you can set them up each. No, you go.
yeah. No. There's like I think there's like 8 movie theaters in that cinema, and so, and I think you were saying like the sound quality, the audio quality, because that was the thing. Like in H Town,
Yeah.
when you were playing a video outside and you were sitting in the lobby, you could actually hear what was going on in the movie theater, which is kind of ass. Whereas in this case, the sound, the what's written in the script is you could play something separate in each separate theater, and the sound is proximity wise. The sounds won't bleed from theater 1 to theater 2. Some of the theaters are like right next to each other, but each theater has about like 75 to 100 seats in it. Each screen is like a giant fucking movie screen. The place is humongous. There's a line queue for tickets and all that stuff, and you go ahead and take it from there.
Give me one moment. All right, yeah. So with Kevin, he was asking about the collectible shop. Yeah, so Kevin, that's it's mostly for owners, just for them to be able to like, So like for example, Uwu, they're probably gonna have like plushes or something, or if they want to add like membership cards, loyalty cards, all that stuff. That's a shop for them specifically. But going back to the theater, yeah, guys. So it is like a full-fledged movie theater. People can work there. We have the ability to change what's being shown. So like whenever Marlo does something new, or even if he starts, who knows, he might start a fucking film school in the city, and put some pupils under his belt, and fucking push him out into the world, and then we got a new something new in each theater. So we could definitely take it long and far. Pause. That was crazy. But that'll definitely yeah, that was crazy. I call myself. But that'll definitely be cool. So it's a movie theater. There's no specific timetable on when it's coming, but it's definitely something that's in the works. And I mean, again, it's something different, it's something unique. And like Marlo said, like Chris said, like Jay said, we definitely want to make this to where, the community and the people in it make the city what it is. So feel free, whenever that gets around, whenever we get that implemented, feel free to fucking reach out to him, feel free to fucking work there or get involved, and really try to do something new. Because I mean, I know for me, I don't know about anybody else, I've never been in no fucking movie on 5M, but that shit will probably be
I'm
cool. because
so
I because
there.
I've seen, if y'all go to Marlo's Twitch, y'all will see all the previous streams, and I'm pretty sure some of them are in there where he was filming, and that shit was official. And it was cool to see people step out of their comfort zone in RP. You feel me? Because like they're so used to just being with the people that they know, or doing the same thing every time. So this really allows people to do something different, that kind of brings them out of what their character is, to explore something new. And it's definitely, I feel it's a huge addition. And again, it's just another spot that people could work at, and people can get involved in just as much. So I definitely think that's going to be a huge addition coming later on.
Yep.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna. This news to me. I'm excited now. Shit. That's cool as hell.
Every other viewer, Jimmy Flickerbean was a vital part of one of Marlo's films. Yo, what's good, bro? What's up, brother?
Yeah, yo, Jimmy don't love us no more, man. What's going on, bro? Yo, I think Jimmy will come back with that 2-floor burger shot. I'll tell you that motherfucking much.
Oh yeah,
I know
he
that
most
motherfucker will be
definitely
all
will.
over that, yo. Yo, Jimmy
Yeah.
will be all over that. 2-floor burger shot. Yo, Jimmy will be like, God, Marlo, we ain't have this back then.
Hey, we
Oh
embezzled the
shit.
money from the first burger shot and got the 2-floor one. That's how it happened.
Construction happened overnight. Nobody saw nothing. Nobody saw no workers, no trucks, no trash bins. The shit just changed, man. It's not happened.
Right.
Marlo hit the lottery or something. Oh, that is another thing too that I mean we're looking into, is a lottery system for the city. There's a lot of
Oh,
things that we can do with the stores, guys. So we can add like coupons. There's a loyalty system in place.
Oh, let me
So we
show
definitely
them.
want to start adding some of those things in there.
I'm going to
Um,
show them the
so
Vespucci
we
spot.
can definitely do a lot more with our stores than
oh
what you
yeah, he
guys
showed me
currently
that
see.
last night. Be right back. I'm making dinner. Be right back.
No, it's all good, brother. What is this? Vespucci?
Yeah, yeah.
Vespuccio. So yeah, so these are the markets. I don't know if you guys are tuning into Chris's stream right now. Let me drop the link. So if y'all don't want to fly in, y'all could just tune in. So yeah, so that's like a cycle shop. There's like different shops at Vespucci that people can open. We got multiple different interiors, so people can choose, an interior that they want to get. Jimmy has been getting swallowed with IRL work. That's wicked, bro. That's a wicked way to say it. You've been working a lot, bro. I'll tell you that much. Flag on the play. Penalty.
Yeah, so
Offensive touching.
for the
10 yards.
ingredients, it would be nice to have someone actually sell right from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's basically, obviously what's in the works is once we do get enough people, or at least even if we get like 1 or 2 grocery stores, or just a grocery store and a liquor spot, just being able to have them go there, and then the businesses have to rely obviously on the stock of the store that they're shopping from. With the weed shop, this is actually something for KJ. There's 3 different interiors for that weed shop, brother. So there's different colors. He's walking through them right now. They're kind of mixed and match right now because I wanted to showcase all the interiors. So I kind of just added them like randomly in there. But basically, all the stores in Vespucci have all the available interiors that we have currently. And then, if you ever wanted to do something custom there, like just kind of, make it an office space or even like, a lawyer's office or something. It's definitely something that we can do with the housing.
Dana B, I hope headlines make it big.
Yo,
Thank you,
appreciate
Dana
that,
B. Yeah,
Dana B.
yeah. Thank you, Dana B.
It's not Dana White.
It's not Dana
B.
White.
It's Dana B.
Yeah, and all these are, like it says on the sign.
Yo. Y'all need to
Yeah, they fix this rig ass blackjack.
Hey, look, man. If you go in there, you are already, you feel me? Gambling's a sin. You're already committing. You feel me? You're already committing. You're already committing to the law.
What's the song? What's the song? Know when to walk away. You better count your money.
And I think it's set right now. You get like 500 chips a day. Probably set it to 1,000, make it more fun. Definitely want people in the casino, man. The casino is cool. We do have the rooftop for the casino as well. So
I lost all my money. Dealer never had anything lower than a 20.
Damn, son, you got hit over the head, man.
Oh,
That's
did I tell you that I own 60% of the casino? So thank you. I'm just joking.
Yo, no, that's crazy.
Tyken Phoenix, what's going on? Chris, remember Reckless? I do remember Reckless. Me, Nick, and Marlo were in Reckless. Start a stock market.
I mean, we definitely have a crypto. We want to implement the crypto at some point.
Remember, I was so headstrong.
Probably.
I was so headstrong about the stock market back in the day. I was like, can we get a stock market?
Yeah, dude. It's possible. We have like.
Yo, y'all gotta
stuff.
have people stressing on a stock market in the city.
It's not. It's not. But dude, it adds to the realism, dog.
No, it does.
Like, you feel me?
People gonna be smoking.
It would definitely be something cool.
People gonna be smoking cigarettes in city and out of city.
Yo, where?
Just lost $1 million today.
Right. People that own business. I mean, I guess like the six. I think one of the major things that I was like all about was like the success and the failures of the businesses greatly affect the rise and fall of the stock that day. So.
Okay, hell yeah. I'm looking.
City times I know I was there with Phoenix from the Vagos. Oh yeah, I remember when we held up Marlo in Burger Shot because he wasn't hitting us up for more powder. I Phoenix, the first time I met you is when I ran into your car, and it was you and
Are
Gojo.
You streaming, Chris?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Okay.
Is
talking to somebody.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I might throw my purple eyes on too. Fuck it.
My other hoodie had stock market actually went. The in-city businesses of stores didn't supply their stores their stock drop. Yep, mute Discord. I just did. I completely forgot. Your boy dead. We out here. I put in my ad for the server. Yeah, Iconic was just telling me. He just he synced it. See, this is the bike shop. Have like razor scooters and shit. It would be cool. I wonder if there's options for that.
Hell yeah. What's it called? Did you see the apartment yet or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go back over there.
Yeah, they should be open.
No, it is. It's open. Where are we? Where are we?
Yeah, there's a shop there too, like a coffee shop that we can somebody could end up working at that apartment actually. That or we just put like a ped there for the hell of it. Yeah, these are the yo, this guy's got no shirt on. Arrest him.
You running MVE or
Public
does the server always
exposure.
look that good? I am running Quant. I'm running Quant V. I am a heavily like maniac when it comes to modding. Yeah, so these are the apartments.
these are
There's
fully furnished.
70 units.
So each one of these is fully furnished. If somebody wants an empty one, like I don't know who's watching Chris's stream right now, but if you want an empty apartment, we can set that too. Chris, I think if you go up the next 2 floors, like floor 2 is half full and then floor 3 is empty. So it shows all 3. Oh yeah, right there, floor 2. Yeah, so this will be like an entire empty unit, and then they could decorate as they see fit. Yeah, these apartments are nice, man. And then if you go to floor 2, that should be half full. Yep. So that one just has walls and the bathroom, and then same thing. You can.
Oh, my PC
pretty
can't
much
handle shit right now. I gotta replace
decorate
fans
as you see fit.
because they're not performing very
But
well
it's
anymore.
nice, man. 70 apartments in that one building alone.
I'm
That's a
not
lot
gonna
of
lie to you.
apartments.
I'm
That's a lot
barely
of
struggling to even play this, honestly. I just threw so much stuff in here.
And then for alpha, we do have pink cage. So I mean, when the time comes when we start wrapping alpha up and we get the alpha tester situated, you guys will pretty much have the option. You can take an apartment at pink cage, or you can take an apartment here. Pretty much go from there. Whatever you want to do.
Excuse
The
me, sir.
elevator
Do you live
does
here?
work too. This guy Cash is, or well, Louis.
Do you
running
live
up the
here?
Stairs. And there's a whole ass elevator.
You have ID?
Yeah.
You're just hanging out in the staircase.
There's
I'm walking
also
up the staircase,
a
not
garage
hanging
there
out.
too. There's
You're running. You're running away from it.
So it's pretty
Listen.
much set up, ready to go. As
I'm
far as
I'm talking to you. Where's your ID?
How much for an apartment? So the apartments, they're not set up.
Why do you
right
smell
now
like
in
weed?
terms of the pricing, but we are gonna figure something out, relatively soon, so that we can just get them set up, have
Louisville.
one price, and then people can start renting them.
Why do you smell like weed?
Elevator
I don't
and
You don't smoke? Put your hands up.
Garage to floor 1. Are you going from garage to main floor?
You have a weapons license for
This
this?
guy Louis, yo. Damn, he's running his pockets in the stairwell. That's crazy.
You have a firearm license for this?
Yeah, but it's
Running
not
his
on me.
pockets in the
It's not on
stairwell
you?
is Crazy work.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you have this firearm on you?
Yeah, because I got people that comes to my business, and this is just protection.
You're a business owner.
Yes.
Okay, all right. What business you own?
Hayes Auto.
Hey, put your hands back up. I didn't tell you to put them down. Hayes Auto. What business you own?
Hayes Auto.
Hayes Auto. So what do you do there? You do car work?
Yes, I do car work.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let you keep your gun. Next time you see me, you charge me nothing. All right.
All right.
All right, and lay off the weed. Makes your brain into
I don't
mush.
smoke.
Oh, well, you getting loud? Who are you getting loud with? You want to go to jail?
said I don't smoke.
You want to go to jail?
Yeah, it might be better than the situation I'm in now. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I don't have any against. All right, you know what? I'm gonna walk away from the situation before I beat you into the staircase.
Louis is a smart man. He kept his mouth shut.
No one can afford upgrades with all these RAM hikes. Oh, how much are they charging for RAM now? How do we get a gun license? Gun license is through PD. PD, you'd have to talk to a police officer. And then wait, hold up. That's a good question. For weapons license is PD and then City Hall, right?
Yeah, it's just PD and DOJ that can
Yeah,
assign
the issue
weapons
it.
and
Yeah.
and DOJ business licenses. But we are getting a new City Hall, but for now it's just it's T/licenses, I want to say.
Oh, you know what you Oh, that's another thing. Oh man, I can't show you guys, but I really like that belt script, bro. For real. It's so detailed.
I don't think the elevator. Wait, never mind.
Nick, you could can you give cars to people through admin?
Yeah, but they won't necessarily own them. I'm at PDM right now. I mean, people can just pull up and cop a car.
No, I was gonna say if you
I don't think
can
the elevator works.
give me a PD scout so I can have in the garage.
I think it should, but the way that the cop cars are set up, it's only like you're not able to store them. You're only able to use them when you're on duty.
Oh, so does that mean that the cops gonna have to customize their car every single time at a mech shop before shift?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. They should be able to save like a preset at the mech shop. Or if we can find a way to lock the livery when they first pull it out.
You could do that.
Basically,
That's
like
sick.
you know how it allows the livery option. Yeah, we can remove that option to choose the livery. Just keep it set at one
Like a
standard
defaulted.
livery, and then
Yeah.
they can go. Yeah, I mean we could make it so that cops can like keep their PD cars, but we'd have to make the PD cars like fucking hella expensive as it goes up. So like the base ones would have to start at like shit probably like 30, 40.
Yeah.
Hey man, shout out 9 people in city though. Let's go.
Let's go. No clue, LMAO. I know prices been going up like NVIDIA stock, data centers for general use and for all AI use. Been buying all the RAM and pre-ordering future RAM. I'm glitched on my bike right now. Where you at right now, Tainted?
Well, actually, this is what I gotta do. I need to go back here.
Yeah, I mean, with all this AI stuff, all that stuff is gonna be
Fucking dealership.
like it's ridiculous. I upgraded my
If anybody has
PC last
issues,
year and it was
any
crazy.
issues you run in the city, bug reports, bug reports, bug reports.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so T, it should be right here. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but it should be right here over at this one.
South Pharmacy, I'm coming through right now.
Really? Because all right, so I see the recipes on my end. Ramen, mocha mew. Okay, so let's try this. All right, so do me a favor, go into your multi-job and just quit it, or quit the job. Yeah. Okay, now try.
I'm going the right way.
Yeah, it's this. It's like these 3 stacks of paper right here. Let me try quitting. Hold on. Okay, try now.
Good evening, sir. You all right?
Hold on.
You all right, sir? If you're talking, I can't hear you. Try get it back on. You still stuck? Hey, look at that. Keep going.
What I miss? What I miss? What I miss?
Tate is having a
Stuck
tough
on a
time. He's
bike?
getting stuck. Yeah, he's getting stuck on a bike. A tainted flexure when you get on flexure X muscle. When you get on the bike. He's got 2 hands up, binded to 1 key. It's the same issue we had in LR. So is that on his side? Tell him to go into settings and change one of them to another key. Well, I think he's having mic issues. Tainted, if you're listening, what's going on, DJ Pancake? How are you? If you're listening, go into your 5M settings. Double hands up is so weird. I know why that happened to me. Yeah, so it'll be here. Hands up. It happened to me like a while back. It was the same thing. Kevin, by the way, this name is one no one know.
So the elevator is
got
good.
like so many aliases, bro.
Alright, so the elevator. And
What was that, bro?
are good. Oh no, I was just getting back to what Kevin was saying. He said something was wrong with the elevators, but it's fine.
Yo, Chris,
Yo, what's up?
you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, brother? You're gonna have to fix your muscle.
Fix my what?
You're gonna have to fix your X muscle. It's binded. It's like double binded. Your X muscle's where you put your hands up. Like how I'm stuck right now. Yeah, bro, I'm stuck with hands up too.
Probably sounding in the keybinds.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it right now. See if
I'm watching.
what
I'm watching your
usually
screen right now, so I can see which one is on.
what
there.
usually is it like V? Is there anything for V that we have right now? No, B is. No, I'm gonna do B. Do we have anything for B?
B does finger point.
B is finger point. Which one is V?
That does your camera type shit.
So
Yeah, V is for and you can't do K because K is for the interior lights.
I'm doing N. Oh, it's still not going down.
Is N anything right now or no?
I don't think so, but I switched it to
And
N.
I'll just set that as a default.
Yeah,
Alright. Do T slash HU. If that doesn't work, then just refresh skin. Okay, yeah. So then it's just like a double keybind issue.
Yeah, there you go. Let me see if
All right, so I just switched the hands up to N.
yeah, it's still not going down.
Yo, what up, Kev?
Yo,
Hey, KJ?
that hands up shit, it was the same in fucking last ride. You can switch your bind, change one of them to another one, and if that doesn't work, think about slash hands up. should put them down for you. I have no clue where the second one ever fucking came from. I stopped
Yeah, that's the
like I
thing.
stopped playing
The
5M
second
for
one's
like 6.
somewhere.
Yeah, no, like I stopped playing 5M for 6 months, and since I came back, every city has 2 of them for no fucking reason. And I just don't think
Well, I
anybody
just took out one
knows.
of them entirely.
Yeah, I don't know where any of them came from, and nobody else seems to know where they came from either. I've asked a few different
Oh
people, and they're
yeah.
like, it kind of just popped up on us.
Yeah, I just removed it for the like the natural way, the default way that it's usually in. I just took it out completely. So I have to reset. I'll test it again, see what's going on.
Oh, it might not be
What's
that.
it called?
One sec.
I need to.
Chill.
I need to edit PDM.
Oh. No, my hand just won't go down. It's just the fucking hands up being messed. Because both of them have 2 different styles to them
V
as
is
well.
point,
One's
V
a
is your
little bit more
view. I
cardio, the
use
other
the
one's
one
repair
right
above your
below
head, but
SCC.
it's both the same. It just won't let
SCC.
you put them down.
I've had that happen to me sometimes. Q will
Yeah,
put it
I
down.
think with our
Oh, okay, let's see.
police, it's might have something to do with our police. It comes up, but I just deactivated it like entirely, at least on
Yeah, I'm
the
pressing Q.
default
It's
end.
not.
So after reset,
going.
it should be fixed. If not, then we'll look into it more. Is it fucking snowing?
Nah, it's just particles.
I was like, yo, that shit looks like snow right now.
It's the side side.
shit
It's
is
the south side,
clean.
bro. It's dirty as shit.
Dirty as shit. The pollution
South side's home.
particles.
It's not dirty.
All the pollution, dude.
From that big ass factory down there.
Yo, go recruit Gojo back, man. Tell that man
trying
get
to.
back into fucking 5M, man.
Did Gojo retire again?
I've been trying to get him.
Yeah, man, he
He's just a
retired again,
bitch.
man.
I was talking to the other. I said I don't know if it's just the whole 5M aspect or if he just doesn't want to fly into the other place.
Well, I mean, what ended up happening with you? I mean, you don't have to say too much because Kryz is streaming right now, so I don't want you to look bad, but like, what the fuck happened? Because I know we ended up bouncing, and then he was there for like another 3 weeks, a month.
Mm-hmm. So we were after you guys left, we kind of just we had shit going on with a few different groups. I think they were whenever we had shit with Iron Cross. You were around for that, I think, and I think you might have been around for Devil's Mercy as well.
Yeah.
But after Devils, we went on to Matones, and they couldn't fucking handle it for some reason. I'm sorry for the language, but we went to war with them. They outnumbered us.
Christian server. I'm gonna need you to calm your language down, okay? It's a Christian friendly server, family friendly
They
server.
outnumbered
Okay?
us. Like
it's not. It's called headlines, but it's actually called Unk's server. So
Unk's server.
Like, come on, you gotta get with the Unk times, man. We don't use that fucking language over here, okay? No, let me stop.
Fucking. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah,
War.
so we're fighting them, and they just start getting pissed off at everything that we're doing. Like we owned all the turfs because nobody else would sell drugs, and when they did, it was at night, and we would just take it back, and they wouldn't do anything.
A church would be
so they were
dope
mad
and
that we
find a
owned the
real
turfs. They were
pastor.
saying, why does a gang run the city? Because nobody else is doing anything about it. They were complaining to the 2 owners about it constantly. It ended up being, it got to the point where they had 3 motorcycle groups gang up on us, all of which had like 4 times the amount of members that we had. And we still shit on most of them. And then it got to the point where the Matone just said, if you guys, they pretty well just said if you guys don't like flight them out of here, we're just gonna leave. So they decided to pick another MC and flight most of our guys, and then
That's
that made the
fucking
rest of us not
whack.
fly in. The only reason I went back in was to try and keep Benny's running.
12v40, easy peasy. We clapped them. I mean, yeah,
Well,
that's
shit, if you want to work at another mechanic shop, bro, there's 2 in the city. There's Route 68 and Hayes.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. I got enough people to run Benny's as it is.
Are you still the manager there?
I'm the owner there now.
So Gojo sold it to you?
Well, he kind of just stopped flying in, and then I talked to Chad about it. He gave me the owner role, and then I was talking to Gojo, and he just was saying thank you for keeping it open and everything because he hasn't been around.
He abandoned you.
He did.
I told you should have been on
He's
strike when they
banned.
first
He's
opened it up.
banned now.
You should have listened the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
Free my boy
He
Gojo.
did say that.
Bring it out of retirement.
He said, "Yo, you need
Get the jersey
you
out
need
from
a
the
guy for a
rafters.
union, and you need to cause a workplace disruption. Give me a call. Y'all never call Carmine.
Carmine handed out union cards.
That's facts.
Carmine had it
Steve.
right under my nose,
Got
and
it.
I kind of took him for granted for it.
Damn shame.
I should have called him when I had the chance.
Yeah, we would have definitely Carmine would have had you guys on strike, and there was nothing they could do about it.
You had us on strike outside for like fucking 15 minutes. one
Yeah, we
day.
did. Holding up signs and shit.
Bet.
I'm gonna fly out and fly back in to see if
Flies
the
out.
hands up is working.
Yeah, I just had to do the same thing. So I think it's the. I don't think it's the default one. I think it's the other one that screwed up.
Yeah, probably. Well, we
back,
deactivated the
though.
default one, so the only thing is it won't be in effect till after reset. But I mean, resets in 2 hours, so.
I'll be right back.
Let me holler at you. I gotta wake up. It's stupid early too long. So,
All right, brother. Be easy.
GG's, brother.
Alright.
Later.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, everyone. Thank you again. Have a good one. Be safe. Adios.
Later, brother.
Later.
Have a good one, broski.
Yes, sir. You too.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly in, check to see if this fixed, and then fly out. Oh, Nick, did you figure out the logo situation with the HUD?
What do you mean? So it's just that one logo that's on the top.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, because I think you sent me a logo to replace that, right? Or no? 'Cause
Yeah.
If not, then I use the one that we have for the previous HUD.
Well, where can you access it on the settings?
There should be a setting there because the only thing I'm able to do on my end is just add the logo and then paste like in the config to activate it.
How do you activate it?
Like right now. Well, on the on the back end, you just basically put that like you want to use the logo or not, and then there should be a setting somewhere in the settings for the HUD.
Okay, so
If
you would
not,
have to
then,
you
gotta
have to
look more into
manually
it.
put it. You have to manually put it into the to the code,
Oh
right?
yeah, look. So right here it says allow server logo editing, so people can edit the logo's visibility and position. Wait, hold on. Look at this. Yeah. So you should be able to edit it on your end.
Let me see. Phoenix emotes aren't active yet. They will be after phase 6, right?
They're MLOs.
Okay, after MLOs. I gotta, for some reason. All right, where do you see that that logo message? Is it player info?
No. So what I'm able to see on like the actual hard code of it is that it's enabled for you to be able to toggle the visibility.
Okay, so
where it is in the actual settings, I would think maybe player info.
All right,
Or maybe it's because you have the compass activated. Because normally the logo goes where the compass is.
So if I go to compass, show north flip on mini map. Yeah, I still don't have that option. Bro, what the fuck is up with this billboard, bro?
Oh my lord, that's how it looks.
Like it zooms in
Okay,
so much.
I think we have to, yeah, and I think we have to switch. I think they go flipped. Like the reverse goes on the left and the regular goes on the right.
Yeah, but it's so
'Cause
zoomed
right
in.
now, when you go to edit it, yeah, that too.
Oh my god, this is so annoying. Because I put it in the right dimensions.
Is that fucking wild, dude?
Yeah, I can't find anything for server logo on the back end.
What it might be too is because we set what the default is. That's what I'm thinking too, is that it's overriding to use the default. There we go. Go this one thing out.
Oh,
and
what's
then
the radar?
work. The radar keybond? Shit. Hell if I remember.
Because I want to move it. I forgot how to move it. Let's see.
You have to click. It's like one of the little buttons. Like one of the. It looks like a star button.
No, yeah, but I don't. How do I get my cursor over it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on. F6. Toggle radar on and off.
So F6.
F6. Yeah. So you gotta change your keybinds. Yo, that just opened up so much shit for you. Yo, no, the keybinds are crazy. All right, let me check this. Management. Check this out. What the fuck is management? That's the horse track. This fucking casino is like too big sometimes, bro.
Why? Yeah, I mean
It's huge.
And it's seamless though too.
Yeah, no, it is nice. I like how you can walk into it. I always hated that fucking like teleporting into it. I'm
Yeah, like a
I
cutscene.
want to walk into the casino. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Xenophobia.
Oh, spill.
Now, what I'm not understanding is I don't think I have to go into any of these, so we're just gonna fucking pop all that out. All this in. Gonna pop all this out. Put all this in. Marlo, what you think so far, man? Everybody's in the city, yo. What everybody think so far? Let us know your thoughts. Okay, so replace that.
No, I think it's cool, man. I think it's cool. I've already been to Burger Shot, and I'm at the Dynasty 8 building right now, I think. But I think it's locked, so I can't unlock the door.
Oh, the Dynasty 8. Oh shit, actually, well shit, you just reminded me, bro. I should probably open that up.
Yeah, I'm just right over here by it. But it's everything is looking nice. It's running, it's pretty smooth. For some reason, when I was like trying to style my hair in the character creation menu, it wouldn't change the hairstyle. So I'm just kind of like got this even all over haircut.
Try going to the barber shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, bro. This is not the low. This ain't the low.
Yo.
Oh, this beam machine. Is the beam machine ever gonna get opened up into something or?
In Legion?
Yeah, well, the one that's right up the street from the Dynasty 8. Yeah.
Oh,
West Vinewood.
the
West
one up,
Vinewood. Yeah.
the one up there. I don't honestly. I don't know. I know that we have the one for Legion. We have Beam Machine and
Okay.
Legion, and then we also got another coffee shop like inside the
Hey,
actual
let's
apartments.
go.
Nice.
25,000, baby.
25,000 chips. Let's go. Wait, why the
You
fuck
won
it only gave you
100,000?
that many? How many chips it give you?
2,500.
No, there was one guy that.
2,000 chips.
Yeah, there was one guy that won like 5,000, and it only gave him 2.
I think I know why. I think I might have edited that, and then it didn't like.
I said the fucking shit. The wheel taxed his ass. All right. Okay, premium deluxe motorsports. Ain't no cars in the PDMs, are there?
There's compact cars right now. I was working on it, but I'm trying to fix on with the restaurants right now. But yeah, there are
I get you.
compact cars at PDM right now. When you go to view them though, the showroom is I still gotta fix the showroom, but like you should be able to like test drive and buy them.
Fuck. I did not want to do that. Did not want to do that at all. Justice, you silly. With your emojis. Oh yeah, I know the burger shot isn't functional yet, but you don't have the icon on the map for it.
Yeah, no. So when what's it called? Whenever we I mean shit, bro, just let me know. I can like easily set up a restaurant. So whenever we set up the
Okay.
restaurant, then the blip will appear on the map and all the interactions. So yeah, I mean if you want it set up, just let me know. I could work on that tonight. I
Okay.
don't mind.
Yeah, man. Take your time. Whatever. You got a whole lot of other shit on your plate.
Nah, bro, we just wrapped up phase 5. Now it's just like cleaning shit up and doing like minor shit. So I mean, do you want it set up? I could set it up for you. I don't mind.
Uh, yeah, sure. Why not? Not.
If you want, you can well, I mean, she can't make recipes right now for some reason, but at Uwu, you can see like how it's set up, like the phone, the music player, the different you could have as many fridges, trays, interaction points as you want.
Right. Did the burger shot only come with the building, or did it come with like functional scripts to make things work?
No, it was just a building, but our restaurant script allows us to do a lot of shit. So like pretty much
Okay.
when I set up the restaurant, you'll have like a boss menu. Well, you'll have two boss menus since it comes with a boss menu, but we use a different one. So the way it should work, which I have to like fuck around with it later, is you'll use one menu for recipes in your menu image, and then the other one for boss menu shit, like actual restaurant management. And you can basically like you'll see when you're able to make the recipe, you can put what ingredients, all the ingredients that we have at the stores are already listed in the script. So you just go, you search the ingredient, you choose it, you decide how much you want to go into it, and then some of the ingredients you have to cut, and then you pretty much just go and you make the food, and there's already registers and stuff already set up. So yeah, it is literally a whole restaurant. Like if you go to Uwu,
Cool.
I don't know if she's still over there, but she could pretty much give you like the tour of everything that she's able to do in her restaurant.
Yeah, there's nobody over here.
Is it open or no?
It's locked. Door's locked.
Oh, okay. All right. So then let's do this. What I'll do is on this back end.
Yo. Okay, cool. I'm just checking. See if my push to talk works.
Yeah, I'm excited for that mall, bro. That mall is gonna be fucking insane. I think I know what's going on. I think it's because we overrode the settings, Kryz.
Or
Like the default settings
yeah.
for the HUD. So I think I mean what we could try to do is like we already have the settings, so we could disable it and then see if that works. Just so that you're able to see the logo, and then whenever we want to re-upload this, we can re-upload it, and anybody new that comes in, it'll be the default for them.
This place has an Akon Records. Akon Records. I like that.
Which place?
It's over here on Rockford Hills, Movie Star Way. I didn't even know that wasn't. It's like right up the street from Life Invader. Akon Records.
Oh, shit.
Was that ever a place? And I don't recall that ever being a place.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, there
Akon
might be
Records.
MLO for it.
Probably. Let's see. That's Mission Row. Let's go to police station.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's why. This is gonna be risky bisky, but we gotta do it.
Damn!
Reset something.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
what
god!
the hell? Oh, yo! What the fuck? You exploded your car! Yo! Well, at least we
I
got
jumped
AI
off.
medic.
Bro, AI EMS.
Yo, call medic, T/call medic. That's fucking crazy.
Bro, like it was like the car landed on the gas can and the fucking thing blew up.
Oh, you landed on a gas canister?
No, I jumped off I took the, you know, that ramp that you can jump off of on the, like,
Yeah.
I was on my way to the police station and fucking I jumped off of it, and all of a sudden when the car landed, it's like it landed on the back end. And I guess you know the gas can is in the
pump.
back.
Yeah, the gas can.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's fucking crazy. I was just hoping to like
Yo.
crash land or whatever. That shit fucking blew up. That surprised the fuck out of me, bro.
Hell yeah, realist.
It's okay.
Oh, shit.
They're gonna get me right. They're gonna get me right.
They probably
Call
gotta take you to
medic,
the
get me
hospital,
right.
dog. They probably
You giving me
gonna
mouth
have
to
take
mouth?
you to the hospital.
Oh, don't give me mouth to mouth. Don't give me mouth to
Yo.
mouth.
Is it gonna take you
This
to the
motherfucker
hospital?
giving me. Oh man, you
Or
bringing me
maybe
back to life.
Maybe I deactivated that. But wait, now if you see a notification that says that you're still injured and you gotta go to the hospital, it's gonna take you to the hospital.
Okay. You helped me up. I'm no longer burnt.
Yeah, since we don't have fucking EMS right now.
Oh yeah,
That's what-
I'm getting ready to be transported to the hospital.
Oh, yup. Right.
Okay, I'm following him now. Okay.
Yup. I don't think it's gonna walk you all the way there. Ain't no shot. Probably because it's close enough.
No, his ambulance is right there. I don't understand.
Ah, okay.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
if there wasn't no fade out,
Next stop.
he throw my seatbelt on before he fuck around. I get ejected from the ambulance.
Fucking explode again.
I know, right? Oh, but NC medical pill box is right there, bro. Dude, get out of the way.
All right, I'm gonna have to hop off. I got work early in the morning. Fortunately,
All good, brother.
Right.
GG's, good stuff.
Man, you ain't got President's
well,
Day.
shit.
You ain't got President's Day off?
Nah, unfortunately, I don't, man. I wish.
Oh, that sucks.
And I don't even got
Shit,
days to
I'm
take off either, bro.
If anybody
So
else wants to tune in, we're gonna tune in Marlo's live right now in City. If y'all want to tune in, but I think this pretty much concludes the first official City Hall, man.
yes, sir. Good stuff.
Cool.
Covered a lot of
Appreciate
stuff.
everybody that came through, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all have fun in City. We appreciate y'all coming through. And again, if y'all still want to tune in, we're gonna be tuning into Marlo. Make sure y'all follow Kryz as well. And yeah, man, we got more coming, so stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Later. All right. Everybody be easy. All right. Be good.
Later, brother.
Catch you guys tomorrow. All right. Later.
Yes, sir. You as well.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Successful first community meeting. Went really well. Talked about a lot. Covered a lot. I appreciate everybody for stopping by on Twitch, Kick, and on YouTube. Appreciate you guys very much. I'll be live tomorrow around 6:30 p.m. EST. Phoenix Kryz, may I DM you? Yeah, sure, of course. On Discord, do you have my Discord link? But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys very much. If you guys are looking for a city, check out Headlines RP. We got a lot of stuff coming. You know, up the relatively really soon. Yeah, you got okay. Sounds good. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much. We're gonna be on a purple platform. We're gonna be raiding out to Marlo. He's in city right now, so we gotta keep it active. So appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Chris, and I catch you guys next stream. Later.